Alright, what's up y'all? Steve Bailey here telling everybody to go subscribe to Triggamantellemtv. That's Triggamantellemtv. Let's go.
Without thought, you can't accomplish anything or become anyone in life. Keep a clear mind, keep your eyes open, pay attention to everything, everyone, including us. Never make us wanna know why. Excuses are tools used by incompetence, and I do mean incompetent individuals to build monuments or nothing. Therefore, you are nothing. Dirtbag nothing. Who cheese nothing.
I want the money, yeah, I want the fame, but y'all don't want to work hard for this shit though.
You can tell these niggas wasn't no good hustlers in the streets, man. They done brought that old crazy ass shit to the YouTube, man, for real.
Haters in the bushes, what we call them. Join the member gang, super chat. Hit that IG before you hit the
Why is everybody trying to be a motherfucker?
Get the riches coming, get your dollar sign. Check out Triggamantellemtv Black and King
I cannot stress enough how much I don't give a fuck about what the next person is doing.
But like I keep telling y'all, man, being a real nigga is a way of life, man. When you a real nigga, you just be real because you know it's real.
You'll never meet another nigga like me, I promise. They say they can kill me with hurry up. Cause my son and my nephew gonna murder some. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and set that alert. Don't be a hater your whole life, not your whole life, man. Hey, y'all know who it is, man. Triggamantellemtv. Yeah, we back at it again, man. What's popping with y'all, man? Salute to my mods, man. Salute to my member gang, man. Salute to the gang, that God gang official, man. And salute to the guests, man. Tonight, man, we gonna talk about some T.I. arrested after being allegedly accused of being a stalker or a mistaken stalker. Gunna didn't snitch, according to co-founder. I don't know where that come from, but we gonna talk about it. Goddamn me, Donald Trump decide he just don't stop, man. I think he trying to get his lick at Fanny real good, man. He speaks on the Young Thug and Kanye West unfair treatment, man. Them are the things that we are talking about tonight, man. For shit show. Appreciate that, see. Goddamn me. How y'all doing first? Everybody good, man? Yeah. We back in the midst, man. Everybody good, man. Y'all all good, man. Can I take a sip? I promise I'm gonna go buy me some new earphones tomorrow, man. So don't y'all talk about my earphones tonight. I'm gonna go get them tomorrow. Goddamn me, relative in early. That's what I'm waiting for. What's up with you, relative? What's poppin', man?
What's up with the family? Man, ain't nothing much, man.
No, for shit show, man. We got a couple things we're gonna talk about, man. And we gonna go in tonight, man. Just chill, man. You did what I'm saying, man. Shit,
Yeah,
you know,
what's
summer
up?
almost over. It's almost time to get back at it. You did what I'm talking about? For the shit show. So y'all ready to start this show? Please drop a 5 in the goddamn me chat. Please. Man, yeah. I'm feeling alright tonight. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all, man. I've been watching Games of Thrones, binge watching it. I ain't know really just watched it, but on last week and a half, I don't watch all 8 seasons. I just finished right before the show, man. Y'all know what I'm saying? So that's how everything been going me. Other than that, I've been in the house lately watching Game of Thrones. Can't go outside. Anyway, this is the GMT Hood Report. Spin around the hip hop world where anything, yes I do mean anything, is possible. DJ, drop that beat.
I spin a grip on the mirror jeans and let 30K bust out the incense. You know all of my dogs on that savage shit. They be banging like they in Los Angeles. And the way I'm predicting that money coming, you might think I'm a fucking evangelist. And we don't need no labels or management. I'm living life like I'm scandalous. I might pull up on you, let the hammer hit. Missing 30, I feel like an alchemist. I just want the cash, my nigga. I just want the cash. I just want the cash, my nigga. I just want the cash.
Man, we in the world of anything is possible, man. I just got to read this article before I goddamn me go in, man. According to this article, Gunna did not snitch on Young Thug and Rico case. YSL co-founder says, I was wrong, man. Gunna did not snitch on Young Thug in the ongoing YSL Rico case, according to Cruz co-founder Mondo, man. The link to Instagram story, the rapper record executive real name for Mondo Crenshaw walked back previous statements that Gunna Gunna had told on Thug to secure a plea deal, and he subsequently released from jail, man. Mondo wrote, I'm a man enough to say I should have never spoke about Gunna's situation because technically he didn't rap. He just kind of folded under pressure and should have just stayed down with his mans till everything was over because all the originals knew he ain't did nothing, wasn't even around from the beginning. He continued, by claiming that somebody else actually snitched on Thug and say so he hasn't what did he say? So he wasn't going to do no real time regardless. I feel bad because now a nigga who literally is a real live rat running around the city getting glorified and smiling like he ain't just seeing multiple niggas to jail. I was so mad and hurt at the same time that my brother going through this shit after he turned a lot of niggas up, man. Say, man, I'm Jalen. Say, let's just dig into this, man. Mondo, man. We all know if don't nobody know who Mondo is, man. Mondo is one of the well, according to Mondo and Audio Crack. All I know is Crack 22. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Videos. Mondo King Slime. He started Slime. He turned them up. You know, they was at war for a while and stuff. This amazing, man. And regardless, he writing and some. I'm gonna give Mondo this. He write that Gunna did fold under pressure. He did fold under pressure, but at the same time, where the snitching coming in is, I see the same thing Mondo said, man. Just stay down, my nigga. Nigga know you friendly, man. Nigga know you unfriendly, bro, and you ain't did anything. But when you go saying yes, ma'am, and agreeing that they this and that's that still hurts the case and gives kind of the defense more the prosecutors more ammo and more legitimacy to what they trying to prove on Thug, man. What you think about this, Joe?
Oh man, we always been in agreement on if Gunna snitch. Like I say, it might not be no just hard ass giving out straight details to a crime or some shit, but for you to get on the stand and pretty much say, yeah, why it's still a game. Yes, I seen Young Thug do criminal activities. Shit, you snitch, nigga. That was it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, whatever Mondo talking about, I don't know. But I'm confused that he even said that Young Thug was his partner. I thought they was. I'm still thinking about back then when we was talking about how they was
Yeah,
arguing over
because
who started YSL.
yeah, because we ain't really never, and I just seen that, man. Yeah, we're gonna drop a moment of silence for Coach Dude. Moment of silence, please.
Hey, man, much respect, man. Y'all already know it's your boy Coach tapping in. I tell you every day, but that dirt is a blessing no matter what. Stop all that stress. And I also tell you, you can't talk about yourself, don't talk about nobody else. So look.
For shit show, R.I.P. Coach Dude. Go ahead, Jalen. My bad.
Nah, you good. RIP Coach Dude, man. Salute. But real talk though, you know what I'm saying? I always thought about the shit back in the day where they was having videos back and forth talking about who started this YSL shit. So for him to be saying, "Oh, I'm just mad because you did my partner a certain type of way and he put all these people on and shit," yeah, I'm just like, I don't know when shit changed. Maybe he's seeing that Thug might get a possibility of getting up out that thing. They trying to switch up the judges and shit. They trying to do everything they can in that case, man. It's a shit show from the jump. So honestly, I ain't even
Me,
surprised if this Thug come up out that bit.
me personally, bro. I feel like Mondo just clout chasing. Maybe Gunna, he trying to get a song with Gunna or something like that, man. And I do agree with him right now. You know what I'm saying? It is a nigga out there on the streets, man. A la YSL Woody. You know what I'm saying? That just really like we got real evidence on him, man. We know what he was saying and this and that, man. It went just made or created, man. These things that Mondo was really saying, and he out here getting I seen him going live getting a TikTok up and everything else, man. You know he getting paid. You know it kind of like
Man, Woody was
six
on the
nine
20B1.
man, and it's
That
and it
nigga
kind
had
of
20 hoes, man. Nigga going, he swiping left and right on them. I like, damn, nigga,
bro.
not Woody, man.
Man, Woody, man, the hoes love Woody right now. Like, bro, let's just talk about the time we in, man, to where a nigga like where we can hear the kind of evidence that we heard with Woody, man, and the nigga still be glorified for it, my nigga. You know, some of this shit, you know what I'm saying, bro, just real talk, bro, just not to stay on track, bro. Some of this shit, bro, Just make you tap out and say, bro, fuck this street shit, my nigga, and fuck anything in the streets, my nigga. When you see shit like this, my nigga, because it was the time when we coming up, we were getting slapped in the mouth for telling. You know what I'm saying? You don't be a tell. Quit telling.
Yeah, I
You
definitely
know what
get
I'm
what you're
saying?
saying. I
You dig
definitely
what I'm
get it, but I
saying?
think where it get all fucked off is that you had a lot of these niggas that went and did time, and then a lot of kids came up saying a lot of shit, bro, but really didn't have like that kind of structure. They didn't have to really have to be put to a certain test to have to go under any kind of real rules or regulations. Niggas wasn't enforcing nothing, so niggas could act a certain type of way and then just get away with it. And you had niggas that was coming home telling and shit, but them niggas might be real big dog kind of still. He might have some more force than a lot of these little niggas. So he come home and he a snitch, but niggas can't really fuck with him. So now you got shit like that, and you got all these different ways where niggas just not really giving a fuck about none of that
Bro,
shit no more. The
it, I,
code.
and the only thing I disagree with on what you said is nigga can't do nothing. It started becoming to when the snitch got killed, somebody snitch on the killer for killing the snitch. So you know what I'm saying? Niggas who were handling niggas a certain kind of way for doing shit in jail, like maybe in the penitentiary, you know what I'm saying? That shit still don't fly and shit, nigga gonna slice you up, cut you up because of different rules and but I heard on these streets, my
Oh,
nigga,
you
let's
locked
just
up
be
with the
honest.
killers now. You locked up with the niggas you snitching on, like all that shit. That you got COs that's doing business and shit like that. They might feel like, oh, this nigga a snitch, nigga. Yeah, I'm gonna go tell the niggas that I know gonna knock this nigga off. So it's a different world in there as opposed to out here where, the snitching is got to a point where, like I say, Charleston and his whole movement. And before that, it was so many different, you know what I'm saying, little indicators. You seeing how the Italians was getting down during their little point when the FBI was Rico and they ass all the way up. Shit. It's just time showing you that shit. Niggas,
But
all right, niggas gonna say, oh, we gonna keep it solid. But when they get in that interrogation room, they got a whole different tune.
bro, that's what that's something that you gotta think about these days, bro. Like real talk, man. Like who you do crime with and what you doing and what you doing, my nigga. Who all know your business, my nigga. 'Cause you don't know who gonna stand under that pressure like Gunna and shit. He wasn't ready. Gunna wasn't ready to face them YSL charges when he listened to social media. His whole probably talking about they finna give you 20 and this and that, my nigga. Shit, a nigga gonna get down or lay down, and he decided to get down, my nigga. Regardless, my nigga, it's a problem. Ain't nothing wrong with taking no plea bargain, man. First of all, man, when you by yourself, I just want to make y'all let y'all inform y'all non-criminal people who never been in any situations for where you had to take a plea, man. Ain't nothing wrong with taking a plea if you taking a plea on the case with just you. When you taking a plea on a case with more than just you, my nigga, you down there taking a plea for everybody. You down there speaking for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it drop snitching or half snitch, it's all snitching to me. Goddamn me, and I ain't tripping. I don't want to kill Gunna or anything. I'm just gonna let them know. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let the world know. I believe in what I believe in, and I stand what I stand in. And some of this shit got to do with times, bro. Like the times we raised in and shit nowadays and shit, my nigga. In the generations, my nigga. These niggas don't even say yes ma'am, no ma'am anymore and shit. We in the time where I heard kids say what to their mama and shit that would have got nigga knocked through the damn window and shit. So when you can't establish respect at home first, my nigga, inside your house, you can't expect to be any respect out there in the world in these streets, bro. And that's just real.
But I mean, you got everything in the world out here trying to raise these kids now, except the parents, really. You know what I'm saying? In a lot of these situations, man, the parents are still trying to live their glory days and all that shit like that. So a lot of times the
Kids
little
raising,
simple
let's
things
say
that we get
kids
taught.
for y'all
Go
that
ahead.
don't understand what oh my bad, I ain't mean to interrupt you. For y'all who
Nah,
don't
you good.
understand what family for y'all don't understand what fam saying, he talking about kids raising kids. Shit, yeah, how can you expect somebody to teach respect when they still turning up? Yeah, you 14, 15 years older than your child. Y'all at the club together.
That type of shit. And that don't mean because I done seen dynamics where it don't always be like that. With the 14-year-old, I mean, or the person who's close in age with their kid can still be a parent, but a lot of times you don't have that structure. You know what I'm saying? Like how we were structured a certain way. Like the respect shit was the first out the gate. Like even with me and my son, I'm slacking to a certain degree of how my parents did me, nigga. By 4 or 5, nigga, I'm over here cleaning up my little room and shit.
That
I'm
shit,
starting to
bro.
wash
That shit,
dishes.
that
I don't
bro,
go
bro.
ahead.
That shit abuse these days, my nigga. The shit we went through is abuse for kids these days, bro.
Yeah,
More than the law.
technically a lot of it, like, cause like I say, I was cutting a whole yard at 5 and 6, nigga, like that type of shit. I'm a kid, nigga, doing chores that I'm like, nigga, my pop
Even
should
I
be doing
slacked
this
off
shit.
on my even I slacked off on my son. I remember goddamn my daddy sitting there, goddamn your uncle sitting there and watching me goddamn trying to crank up a line. Well, you know, when you young, you gotta have a certain strength to pull it, man. Shit, goddamn nigga sit out there till I crunk that motherfucker. Shit, that's how I learned. I had to keep pulling it till it get crunk. You gotta be a man. I'm in second and third grade. More yours and shit, like pushing the lawnmower and shit, hell, little than a lawnmower. So shit, like that's real shit, bro. And even me, my nigga, I be thinking about my son. I be trying to let my son get to a certain age to handle him a certain kind of way. But really, that's too late too, my nigga. So you gotta just stand on it at the house. And if we don't start in the house, my nigga, like teaching kids like the yes ma'am, the no ma'am, quit telling and all that, bring that back. Then shit, we doomed any goddamn way. Cause ain't no respect built at home. So kids don't understand what respect actually mean because they ain't got popped in the mouth or slapped upside their head in their house for disrespecting their parents, man. And Gunna, I think Gunna like a good kid, my nigga. Like this ain't the first time we don't seen that nigga tell. He was on the TV show before telling and shit, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? He a good kid, my nigga. I don't know no bad stories or no street stories of Gunna, my nigga. He probably one of them kids that really grew up in the church, which ain't nothing wrong with it, cause we all did that at a certain generation did, my nigga. I was watching, man. I don't want to get off track. I was watching Madura's baby, Tyler Perry, man, and I was looking at when he was in high school, how many kids was in the youth choir, and I remember them days, my nigga. And the reason I remember them days because we didn't have a choice, my nigga. Like you gonna be in the choir, you gonna do something in the church house, my nigga. Like or goddamn it, get your ass beat or something, or find you somewhere else to stay. Like we ain't in them times anymore, bro. So with Gunna, man, shit, a snitch is a snitch. Was a dry snitch, half snitch, man. He snitched. I don't know what Mondo on, but Mondo do got a lot of truth in. We glorify him YSL Witty. I see niggas and shit. Nigga, you look like YSL Witty. Like that's too much clap for Witty, my nigga. Like nigga get famous for snitching, bro. You know what I'm saying? The shit sad, my
But
nigga. You
it
gotta
was
move it.
bound to get this way when you had 6ix9ine, when you had all these other people like even Alpo and like you go on back. You know what I'm saying? It just it keeps showing itself to it. Like we glorify these niggas because of the stories, nigga. And if and like 6ix9ine, he ain't had no reason for his shit story to even be glorified. But for somehow it still got there, and that's why you get to Woody,
But
man.
But is it safe to say that 6ix9ine, well, let's just call him what he is, Snitch Nine? Is it safe to say that his career has failed because he just ain't talented? You know what I'm saying? Like because Gunna, you look at Gunna. What's up, Victor? You look at Gunna and shit. Gunna being number one, this and that, and this is a person that we seen agrees that somebody who on a RICO trial, organization, a gang, whatever you want to call them, on RICO trial. Yes, that they are gangs. Yes, he acknowledged that he know about legal activity within both the music side and the street side. So where we at with it?
I definitely get what you're saying because at the end of the day, but Gunna was always just a better artist in general than 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine wasn't making no music that I felt like was gonna last the test of time. I'm still tripping out on the fact that it's even some people out here that will listen to some of his shit. But you know what I'm saying? It's a thing though. Some people will still listen to some of that old shit and fuck with it. But I like I say, I never get it though, cause sometimes like talent will trump all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like even with if you go back on Alpo's story, like his story is crazy, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga snitched, but that nigga was still running territories and different little spots and shit, and people were still looking at him as a revered gangster. You know what I'm saying? Even though he was a snitch. So you know what I'm saying? When you have that element where people will start legitimizing it a little bit, then it becomes no problem. Like you know what I'm saying? Because Gunna story could have been over with, but we're not living in a time where people will shut that shit down now. So it don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? Like even when 6ix9ine was able to come back out and get a cosign from
But
Nicki and
hold on,
other
hold
shit
on,
like
hold on,
that.
hold on. I gotta stop you right there. So you think even if we held them to accountable, fuck you mean still or still would not be in like a hit song and people still would not support it because it's a catchy phrase and that's something used on the daily. Fuck you mean, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like it was like genius, like
Nah,
genius.
I definitely get it. The production on that shit, everything was perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'll be hearing that shit still on the radio to this day. But my thing is that like I say, I don't think this time now that we in that it actually could have happened. But like you talk about 20 years ago, or 10 years ago, maybe even, I think it was still too much of a stigma on that type of shit to really make it. I just think we in a time now, like yeah, it probably was people that was still saying something about it, but it didn't matter as much now because
Bro, that
niggas
hold on, truth,
want to
but
hear a
truth.
catchy song. They don't care about who the fuck what kind of life you living really these days. I think people starting to see that niggas that's really living that shit ain't really lasting in the game long anyway. Them niggas is dying off.
And that's just like what truth was. Salute to you, truth. I see you out there, bro. Like truth be told, said and shit, my nigga. Like that shit with Rollo and shit. Like he came home. Like I don't got nothing against Rollo. You know, I like him for as a hustler and shit. But what his partner had him on the phone, I don't want to hear the phone call altered and shit. Like that was his voice saying that, man. And that the fact, like I don't know, fear carries you a long way. People fear you, man, and money creates power and if you and once you create power with it, when I say money creates power, it brings the dangerous niggas around you, niggas who good at what they do. They'll be loyal to you. They sworn in because you the bad. They gonna protect the bad because they good, right? But then again, it's a flip side of that coin, my nigga. Still, my nigga, like he don't created a fear factor probably in the Atlanta streets. You know what I'm saying? What's that called? Pakistan and all this and that and dog that he's something like a kingpin that niggas scared to open up their mouth because they ain't no telling what might happen to him. But you know I ain't. It's Atlanta business at the same time. But shit. You know, I don't want Mondo falling off the branch like that no more, man. Mondo, that nigga Gunna did tell on some people, my nigga. Regardless, he said they name or this and that, man. He did something. And if he was so much of a good kid, he could took one of them cases, goddamn, and got him off thug if he was all the way down. That's how I know he went down for the cause all the way, because he didn't take a case. And that sounds stupid. I know it sounds ignorant to a lot of y'all in the chat that what I just said, man. But I'm just speaking from a street perspective, my nigga. You clean as a whistle, my nigga. You get probation, my nigga. Shit, nigga, you know I'm a felon, nigga. You know I can't afford to have this type shit on my name. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, technically, like I said, he didn't even have to just say he do that. Like he could have just been like, all right, let me separate my case from all this shit. Like I ain't a part. I might have been caught in a car doing some shit. I had some drugs and the guns and shit or whatever. Took that little shit and got a whole. Not even went to jail. Like you know what I'm saying, or you know what I'm saying. Just separate your case in general, but don't go out in court and say YSL is a whatever. You know what I'm saying? You could have had your lawyer do some wholly different shit. You might have had to sit in there longer while you fought that shit to get these motions in order. But I think he could have still came out that bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because Gunna don't have no like real deal live record, and you know what I'm saying. Like the record he do have, as far as like people seeing like him back in the days, it was him trying to get justice for his cousin. So I mean, you know what I'm saying. A lawyer could pull that. I mean, I know a lawyer could work that shit around, bro, and be like, "Hey, this is an upstanding person who's worked with authorities before, without even having to work with authorities, but get the lawyer to work that shit in a certain type of way, bro."
Yeah.
You know how this shit work in court,
Yeah,
bro. These
yeah.
niggas don't even be trying, bro. These niggas be so ready to get out, get back to the
Yeah.
drugs and the women, all that shit like that. Man, fuck these niggas, fuck YSL, nigga, I ain't nigga. Then come out, still want to be YSL, still want to. That's what I'm saying. These niggas is double minded, bro. And all they wait.
Nah, for shit shows. Some stump down. I see you out there, man. I see you out there. Salute, man. But Salute to him, man. Mundo, you are a weirdo, man, because I could have sworn y'all was beefing, man. I never heard y'all made a man on to something else that's just hilarious to me, man. Rapper T.I., man. y'all know T.I. my specialty, man. But I got to talk about it, man. T.I. was arrested at Atlanta airport after being mistaken for a violent stalker suspect, man. T.I. found himself in handcuffs over the weekend in an unfortunate case of mistaken identity. According to TMZ, the rap legend was arrested at Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson Airport on Sunday night, August the 4th, after police mistook him for a stalker suspect, man. The culprit they were after, who also happens to be called Clifford Harris, was wanted in Baltimore, Maryland on allegations of stalking and violent behavior towards a woman, possibly involving a gun. T.I. was taken from the airport of Clayton County Jail roughly after an hour away. Because the warrant was issued outside the state of Georgia, the arrest triggered an automatic extradition hearing, man. Fortunately for Tip, he was released within 2 hours of his arrest after his attorney Steve Sado contacted the Clayton County Sheriff's Office. The extradition order was also dismissed after being reviewed by a judge. Man, first of all, man, one thing they didn't lie about, man, they didn't have mistaken, man. T.I. is alleged, goddamn me, sex woman offender, coop happy taker. Let me say that, coop happy taker. Molly in the drink. He has been allegedly accused of pistol whooping a bitch. So goddamn me, you know what I'm saying? It ain't hard for them to mistaken identity as Mr. T.I., man, for the suspect, man, because he has all being alleged or accused of allegedly doing those things. What you say about it? And the fact, if I'm not mistaken, did they say this happened in Atlanta? Hold on, let me make sure I read this clear, man. Hold on, man. Weekend case mistake ID Sunday. Where? Yeah, he was in Atlanta's Hartsfield. Like, come on, bro, this cap, my nigga. This like some publicity stunt, my nigga. Who in Atlanta don't know T.I., bro? I'm just
Yeah, I'm
saying they
finna say,
fucking with
if I'm not
T.I.
mistaken, bro, when I went to Atlanta, bro, nigga, they be having like they had like this little thing where it was showing different pictures of people from Atlanta, and I want to say his pictures was one of them pictures that came up, like him, Ludacris, nigga, you know what I'm saying, all type of, you know what I'm saying, like the Hawks, nigga, what I think with Trey Young and shit, you know what I'm saying, all the
Mm,
motherfuckers was popping up on the little thing when I was coming down the escalator and shit. So for niggas not to see T.I., I know he got I get what he got the dreads and shit still or whatever now. So
man, you
maybe
know
that
who
might have threw him
T.I.,
off.
bro. Bro, nah, we can't give him no excuse, bro. You
I'm
definitely
trying to
know.
I'm trying to make it make sense some kind of way. Maybe the dreads threw him off. I don't know.
Bro, that was his daddy and them, his music daddy and mamas and shit, reminding him, nigga, don't get too comfortable, nigga, bitch, don't get too comfortable. That's how we can make it hot again in the news real quick, my nigga. You know, he must have did something that they didn't like, the upper power, the high powers, it may be didn't like,
I would definitely say it got to be something because in your hometown, in your home state,
bro, come
airport,
on,
you probably
bro,
done came
come
in and
on,
out
bro,
of
come on, bro,
thousands of times by now, like thousands of times, nigga, and
bro,
they don't
come
know
on.
Ti when they come through this bitch. Arrest that nigga, man. He a stalker. What?
Yeah, bro, that was yeah, man. I can't run down on my boy, man. Like T.I., man, that was bullshit, bro. Like, come on, nigga. A monumental spot in Atlanta right now, the Trap Museum and the real estate, my nigga. Like, how do you mistaken him? Well, I understand how you mistaken him when you talking about what he been through, but for somebody from goddamn me Baltimore at that, my nigga, like you don't know this
I gotta
T.I.
see the
nigga, you
picture of the
like.
nigga that they mistaken him for. I really gotta see if like if this might be just a Ti looking ass nigga too. You know what I'm saying? We just don't know it.
Or he might be pulling stunts like President Trump. Shit, who knows? Shit. It might have been a
Oh, you think that
publicity
still? You think
stunt.
that was a stunt? I ain't gonna lie, man. That nigga ear grew back fast, bro. Like whatever piece of
Man.
ear he supposed to have lost, that shit came back pretty
Yeah,
smoothly.
man. Nah, man, nah, for real. I call Cap Tula, man. Goddamn, like shit. It's just like Trump allegedly faking what you call it? What we call it? Assassination attempt, my nigga. Like, who can go against the hero, the superhero? This nigga made it through assassination attempt, man. He unbeatable. They can't stop him. And this and that,
So you
man.
think
So
all the
shit,
little optics? You think this is optics, like with the Kamala Harris like leading in the polls supposedly now?
yeah, I don't know really, man. I don't know really, bro. I can't really say, my nigga. All I know is that this is cap. It's some bullshit. And I know everybody in Atlanta, white or black, know who the hell T.I. is and know he was the goddamn person at the motherfucking thing, man. Come on, man. Come on.
I'm trying to
Let's
figure
just
out
be
how it
real.
took 2 hours for him to get out. Like, bro, I would have first been
Really, that's
like soon
quick.
as
That's quick. That's quick, man.
yeah,
That's quick.
I would have
Two
been
hours
like,
quick.
you know what I'm saying? As soon as I get up in this bitch, somebody should have been like, hey, yeah, man, why y'all bring T.I. in this bitch? What he done did?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, this T.I.? You know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know
I
what I'm saying?
guarantee you that's what they were doing with it. You need anything, T.I.? This gotta be a mistake. Man, we are so sorry. You know what I'm saying? He probably didn't never see a cage. Man, he sat at the desk with the police like he did on the movie and shit. I mean,
Yeah.
not on the movie, but when he was across seas, he at the desk and shit. Nigga ain't gonna never see a cell, man. Come on, they actually got some real evidence on him or something, man. Like, this shit crazy though, man. The fact that they mistaken him for somebody out of Baltimore, like, nigga, this T.I., man. This nigga is in his hometown. First of all, it was a spit in T.I. face, man. Second of all, it was very disrespectful. And third of all, if I T.I., be having my lawyers on and trying to sue this shit out of him, my nigga. Ain't no way y'all mistaking my identity, nigga. I'm all over movies and TV, nigga. Nigga, how y'all didn't know it was me, nigga? How y'all mistaking me for a motherfucker out of Baltimore at that, my nigga? Shit, y'all know I'm from here. Shit, nigga,
Yeah,
this
I'm finna
nigga from
say, man, this
Baltimore.
man is a household name at this point. I would say he one of them niggas that, you know what I'm saying, you shouldn't be mistaking T.I. for anybody. Like, you see T.I., that's T.I. At this point. He one of them type of niggas because, you know what I'm saying, he done been in multiple movies at this point, you know what I'm saying, mainstream, and, you know what I'm saying, the famous old ATL and shit, and then all the other movies and music and reality TV, you know what I'm saying? Like, the gun charges being so, you know what I'm saying, well
I
covered all over, and
Well,
him having to go through his rehabilitation on live TV and shit.
I could call Cap on them. Goddamn, he saying this song everywhere they notice me. Just coming for yourself, and you will see. You know what I'm saying? I guess they didn't notice him. Goddamn, they thought he was Clifford Harris from goddamn Baltimore, which is Cap, my nigga. I'm just sorry, this just Cap, my nigga. And if they got a warrant, my nigga, they also got pictures of this person, my nigga. Like, how in the fuck? like nigga, I shouldn't even see a jail cell, man. Y'all need to pull up that nigga information, make sure y'all got the right picture on this Clifford Harris, my nigga, and shit. Hell, nigga, I changed my name to T.I. T.I. Harris, nigga.
A nigga might need to
I
get that
think
fade back and tip that hat to the side like he do, like where it's barely hanging on the head and shit again.
he can't. He
Go
a
back to the
prisoner.
old Ti.
He a prisoner right now. He got the locks, my nigga. I told y'all a long time ago when he had the fade. In a couple years, T.I. gonna have long dreads and gray and shit in his hair. All that shit that's come forth. I seen the future on this nigga, man. He gonna be a blogger and shit. I told y'all all this, man. I'm just saying. For real, for real.
But shit, man,
Anywho,
expeditiously didn't last long though.
yeah, he really ain't been. He really dead in that world too, man. But kind of, I don't think it because he ain't succeeding, bro. It's kind of like a nigga with Ti who being at the level that he is and at the peak of the mountain. Really, it's safe to say that Ti was there finna get to the tip of the peak of the mountain, bro. Like blogging and podcasting is boring and small to him. Like he has a bigger agenda than that, my nigga. Without them cases on T.I. might have been one of the biggest movie stars right now for rappers. That's movie stars. He might have been in a whole bunch of movies right now and shit and TV shows, man. He is talented, so you know it is what it is. But salute to you, T.I., my nigga. Keep on pushing, man. On to another motherfucker, man. Mr. Trump, man. Man, Mr. Trump, man, he a nigga who don't know how to stop, boy. Trump just won't give up, man. Uh, Donald Trump, man. Believe it or not, y'all, Donald Trump, man. says that discuss a complicated Kanye West and Young Thug's unfair RICO case treatment. Man. Trump. It ain't nothing that Trump won't speak on. First of all, man, that's what kills me about Trump, man. Trump a funny guy to me, man. I'm not gonna even lie, man. But let's go in and see what he had to say about these two, man. Donald Trump had discussed a number of controversial topics, including Kanye West's behavior and Young Thug's ongoing RICO case in a new interview. In an apparent attempt to broaden his vote base, the Republican president candidate appeared on the Aiden Ross Kick channel on Monday, August the 5th, and spoke with a popular streamer for over an hour, man, after entering the stream to 50 Cent's Mini Man with death. I'll tell you, man, after you get shot, man, and you make it allegedly, goddamn, you gonna always be the hero. Wearing a suit and a "Make America Great Again" cap, questioned the Republican presidential candidate about a number of pop culture figures. As for his opinions on the ongoing off again support of Kanye West, Trump replied, "He's very complicated. Let's say complicated because he is. He's really a nice guy, but he can get himself into trouble, and he can get some other people into trouble too, man." I'm gonna go in on that because Trump just told me what I said about Kanye West was right. He quoted, "But you know, he got a good heart. He does, but he's complicated." Let's just stop right there on Kanye West, right? Then we're gonna go this, man. Let's talk. First of all, man, I told y'all about Kanye West, man. What happened to him? The motherfucker, they let him in. They let the wrong nigga in the house, man. And that nigga talked too much, man. He was telling everybody business. Every time he having one of his little rants or fits, he throw everybody up in the mix and let everybody know who tied to him. And some of that shit, white folks don't like people knowing what they tied to, especially if everything ain't always gonna be legit, or it might put him in some kind of trouble and shit. Like for people who sponsor him, or support his brand, the Yee brand, my nigga. What you think about what Trump said about Kanye West, bro?
I think, man, this nigga just gonna say what he gotta say. You know what I'm saying? Like if Kanye West didn't come out trying to support him and get people on to the Trump train and the whole Larry Hoover little meeting that he had, Trump wouldn't give two fucks and be saying shit about this nigga. You know what I'm saying? He know what to say, when to say it, bro. Like this nigga don't be really giving a damn about niggas like Kanye West, man. This nigga the met all the right people while he was in presidency and even before presidency. That's why he's there. You know what I'm saying? Like he got way better relationships than worrying about a rapper or some shit like that. Kanye West is just a nigga who's trying to get into certain rooms with certain people. Man, he's trying to, you know what I'm saying, be the next whatchamacallit, Gucci or Versace or some shit. You know what I'm saying? He want to be
But
one of
but
them
I
names.
think
He
I
want to
think
be.
Trump had a point. I think Trump had a point though. The shit he say getting some motherfuckers, other motherfuckers into trouble too, goddamn, because they supporting him and giving him this power. And what I mean by giving him this power, they signing him to the multi $1 million deals and shit, my nigga. And so that's showing that you back him and you behind him. So when you back somebody behind, I mean you back everything that he say and believe in too.
I feel you, but I feel like a lot of people still believe in Kanye, like Kanye, the old Kanye and shit. Kanye doesn't let the money world and the celebrity world like get to him, bro. Like this is he don't show no roots really that I feel like is of a Chicago type of nigga, like a nigga raised up in the South Side supposedly and all that shit. Like he giving me like he was in the burbs and shit. Like he was out there in the burbs, not really. He was sheltered in life and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
and
he a
when he
weird
finally got
nigga,
that
bro.
chance at money, he just running for it. He don't give a damn about selling out whatever, whoever. Like Kanye is to be
That
bought, nigga.
that's like when I watched his documentary or whatever, bro. Like even back before his mama had died and shit, he was kind of weird and shit, my nigga. You see him bouncing around and shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes niggas have talents, my nigga, and other niggas who really like that have talents too, and they need each other and shit. And I think Kanye West was a need to some niggas who had talent and shit, some gangster niggas who could rap, and some gangster niggas who had something to say. They just didn't know how to put it together. So they needed a nigga who somewhat from the hood or from the hood, my nigga. that's a friendly, my nigga, good at what he do, my nigga, for direction, cause they could control him at the same motherfucking time. What's up, sweet baby? Salute to all y'all in there. Make sure y'all hitting the like
And,
button, hit
and, and I
everything.
don't want anybody to get me wrong. Like I'm not saying like it's nothing wrong with being in front of burbs and none of that shit, or even that like he got to have a certain type of mentality to be from Southside or some shit. Cause I ain't from Southside Chicago. I don't know how niggas there really act, but it's just like I done met a couple people and shit, and I done listen and watch people that's content creators from there, and I just see that like the certain swag of Chicago, he don't seem to be of them roots, bro. He seem to be of a different cloth, like you know what I'm saying. Especially now, like even back then, like he had his different swag and shit. He wasn't the street nigga. He was more the backpack kid. He rapped about the fact that he didn't finish college and shit. He went for his music career. He was really anxious about if all this shit gonna work, nigga, and shit. Like he didn't rap about no street shit really. You know what I'm saying? He rapped about his life, and his life wasn't of the streets really. It was of going to college and deciding to hop out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go into this music shit and you know what I'm saying? Fuck the degree. I'm gonna go for my dreams type shit. And the niggas, a lot of people resonated with that shit. And when he said the whole shit with like the George W. Bush don't care about black people shit, niggas was oh yeah yeah. Especially during that whole Katrina shit, niggas we seeing niggas out there, please help with signs, please help on roofs and shit, and ain't nobody coming shit like that. So you know what I'm saying? They fucked a lot of people up to see that shit and to have Kanye speak for us like that. It was like, hell yeah. But ever since then, man, this nigga been on like diva trips, getting on stage telling Taylor Swift, "Oh, Beyonce had the best album." Like, nigga, even Beyonce didn't want this shit. She even showing you like, "Hey, look, don't do that, man. You fucking up my career. Like, I don't care about being giving an award as long as these motherfuckers is spending thousands of dollars to come to my concert. That's all I care about." You know what I'm saying? Like, he just don't get it, bro. Like he can't be happy with the success that he gets, bro. He wants to not only, you know what I'm saying, talk about how other people got their success and how they trying to keep him from going to the next level and shit. But it's always like it's always a pity party with this nigga complaining about his life, or it's everybody trying to keep him down, bro. Or he got the secret that don't nobody understand and know. But like when you listen to him, like he was having a shit with Sway, he was arguing with Sway on the interview and shit. He was telling and Sway over here telling him, "Hey, stop going to these motherfucking designers and all these billionaires and shit. Start, you know what I'm saying, funding your own shit. You got all this money. Won't you put that shit to some good use and do this and do that?" He over here telling, like, you don't got the answers. Then turn around 5, 6 years later and say, "Yeah, man, that nigga was right." Why you couldn't
Nah,
listen
for
then?
real.
And then even now, you not
Because
showing other niggas like how right that
because
nigga was and trying to go ahead.
man,
My bad.
truly, I believe Kanye West is a nigga who don't want to be a nigga, bro. Just straight up, bro. I believe that he's a nigga who don't want to be a nigga, man. When he got a taste of that white coupe happy and that white environment and how they do things and that power and they let him have a little power and shit, bro. He lost his motherfucking mind, bro. What's up, True?
We can agree on that. What's up with the truth?
Nah.
Yeah, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
Yeah, you correct. You correct.
Man, salute to Jayla, man. Salute to Trig, man. What's going on, my dog?
Ain't shit, man. What's on your mind, bro?
Nah, I just wanted to speak on the Trump situation, man,
Go ahead. The mic yours.
with Trump, man. Uh he literally said, man, he trying to bring immunity to the cops. Uh you know what I'm saying? And this was on the backspin of the Massey situation, Sonia Massey. He literally came out the day after that and was like, I want to bring immunity to police so they do not on a federal level get convicted or have to worry about anything like that, man. For me, for me, when I heard that, I was like, man, he's nuts. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think about that though.
Bro, this is what I think about Trump, bro. I think Trump a person who try to push to see how much power and how powerful he really is, my nigga. Like, I think he just think of shit to say and show and be I think he got a advisor. He tell watch me say this and watch how people still vote for me and watch how my trends still go up and shit, my nigga. Far as immunity for the cops, my nigga, you know that's ignorant. That's the ignorant shit. that I don't approve of with Trump and stuff, because clearly this woman was in her own house and in her own kitchen and didn't have a weapon. She allowed you to come into the house, my nigga. Uh, uh, what Trump need to be doing if he president? Every police should take a real nigga, goddamn me, test in police academy, man. They should know. They should be gone when they in training. It should be a movie set, goddamn me, type of situation, man. You know what I'm saying? To where you gonna see how they gonna react and what they gonna do. JB, I see you out there. How they gonna do, my nigga, and what their response is to when they do it when they by themselves and shit, my nigga. That real talk, my nigga, and handle it like that. But immunity to cops who killing unarmed people, especially old women. It just ain't gangster niggas they killing anymore. They killing mamas, aunts, and grandmothers and shit like that, my nigga, and sisters and shit, my nigga. So shit get real, my nigga, and then a part of me, a small part of me say, when I look at certain police shows and shit, highway patrol shows, and see the police walking up on their cars and people just shooting down and shit, I understand where people coming from. But then again, this a racial situation that black people have been fighting for years. You know what I'm saying? Police brutality.
Yeah, like I say, when it comes down to this Trump shit, bro, like Trump, you know what I'm saying? As long as he appeals to his base, and his base is pretty much racist rednecks in the rural areas of America, he can say just about anything that's going to be derogatory toward the what you would call the politically correct culture or the woke culture, or however they try to they put it these days. You know what I'm saying? Because they always got the little buzzwords for some niggas who agree with black struggle shit, that understand the black struggle and shit. Because to these people out here in these rural areas, bro, we got too much shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, the civil rights really was a setback for the rest of America, bro. We became welfare cases and all this shit. And you know what I'm saying? Trump, you know what I'm saying? He appealed to these people, bro. He ain't gonna say everything always out loud, but you just gotta read between the lines with this nigga, man. Cause he not
Bro,
appealing to niggas.
you just said something, man. I don't know what made it think of this, man. But did you know Rosa Parks' husband had a car?
Yeah, psyops, bro. Like I
Hold
ain't gonna
on,
lie, bro.
man.
Do you know Claudette
Run,
Colvin, bro, was the
run that
real
back.
one that they stole that shit from? They stole that shit from Claudette Colvin. Claudette Colvin was one of the first people in Alabama to, you know what I'm saying, get arrested for that type of shit. You know what I'm saying, like for protesting on, not
Yes, they
necessarily getting
did.
arrested, because they was killing niggas and shit before that. But she was one of the main people that got like the he was cause she was a like young girl and shit, all that shit did the shit, but she ended up getting pregnant and she was dark skinned and all that shit like that. So they staged Rosa to get on the bus and do all that shit. I ended up finding that shit out like 3, 4 years ago.
Hold on. So
Yeah, man.
y'all saying Rosa Parks' husband should have picked her up?
No, he should drove and dropped her ass off at work. She didn't know had
Yeah,
to
he
do it,
had a
but
car, but he,
shit.
he ain't. It ain't that she should have picked her up and shit. Is that they would stage that shit? They staged Rosa Parks to do the same shit that Claudette Colvin did in order to get the actual attention and shit. They made sure that the attention, the media was paying attention, all this shit. This was. I ain't gonna say. I'm gonna say it's pretty much like a psyop, bro. I ain't saying that the government necessarily had something to do with it, but it was definitely a lot of hands at play to make sure that Oz was on that event.
Yeah, absolutely. We know there was already another woman that actually had did that. You know what I'm saying? That same thing, but it didn't reach. It didn't reach like it reached. You know what I'm saying? When Rosa Parks did it. Shout out to Outkast. But here's my other thing, man. Let me spit it all the way back, man. When we go to the Trump situation, right? And we talk about the immunity that he's seeking. He's been trying to seek that. Um, One of the things that is important is we got to understand ain't none of them doing anything, even when it comes to Carmella, whatever her name is, Kamala,
Kamala
The
Harris.
Kamala.
house nigga. They call her house nigga,
Yeah,
goddamn,
yeah.
because that's how she is.
Ain't none of them passing anything for us. Period. I just need y'all to understand. Ain't none. They not finna change nothing. They not finna do nothing. They are literally puppets. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but we will get caught up sometimes in these politics, but I'm just here to let y'all know, man, ain't none of them doing anything to make any major difference to even where you're at and both of y'all are at in Texas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like you
I
got
agree. But I will say this though, just to add a little bit more caveat to that. I think that one of these candidates is definitely going to make life a lot worse. Now, I'm not saying that, what I'm saying, Kamala not gonna make life worse for niggas and shit, because she definitely will. She's a law and order candidate, allegedly, and then, she done went to the real deep left to the liberal side with the whole, what I'm saying, transformer shit, all that shit. Like, she all the way on that camp as well. So I don't see nothing being positive being coming out her candidacy, but she won't be giving more qualified immunity to officers. She won't be trying to build extension border walls that us, the taxpayer, got to pay for. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these different things that, what I'm saying, Trump is going to do that's going to not only cause our economy to, man, skyrocket, bro. You know what I'm saying, at first, but it's going to take a big plummet, because it's going to be a lot of businesses making money and then pulling out for whatever little bullshit war or whatever the next little big bullshit going to be, bro. Whether it be another pandemic or whatever it's going to be. Trump is one of them motherfuckers that bring in the chaos, bro. Trump is a chaos agent, bro, in so many ways.
Hey Jalen, check this out though. If Trump don't get in office, imagine what the streets gonna be like, because I'm trying to tell
Either
you,
way, yeah, you're right.
yeah,
I
Man,
think it's
them
gonna
white
happen
folks
either
gonna
way.
start shooting niggas up, man. It's gonna be
man,
civil
they
war.
gonna get to acting crazy, dog. I'm talking about super crazy, dog.
That's the only thing I haven't figured out in my mind yet, is which one's gonna be worse, if he doesn't get in office or if he gets in office. To be honest, and it's not because of the other candidate; it's just because of the supporters, because
I
they are
think we're
that
going back
crazy.
into. I think we're going back into racism times, man. With this, man, for like the nigga versus the white man, and the good old boy versus the field niggas, and all this type shit, man. I think that's just where we're going. Hold on, y'all. Asshole opinion. What's up with you? Salute to you.
Good evening, Trey. What's going on, panel?
I
This is the
shit you got.
asshole opinion, and where
Salute,
everybody
salute.
got one. You can give your opinion and your asshole. You know what I'm talking about? Right here on the Trigger Show, man. But with the
No, we can't
politics
get
we
no
got.
asshole, bro.
I was hoping somebody was gonna say
Well,
I was finna too, but like, hold
I
on,
got
nigga, not
see,
that
man.
much.
We got send my nigga back to the chat. I can't get no asshole, bro. What the fuck? Man, we gonna send text back to the goddamn chat, man.
hold on, man. You got them on up out of here that quick.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I thought he was gonna say something, you know what I'm saying, kind of controversial. Maybe he was gonna come in, you know what I'm saying, straight for Trump or something. Which I ain't saying that's necessarily controversial now, because there's so many niggas out here that's with Trump and shit, and everybody got their different reasons, bro. It's when you get into that little crazy echo chamber with the racists that I start feeling like, all right, y'all niggas, y'all getting crazy now, bro. Y'all niggas ain't even, y'all don't even care, because it's like niggas out here that straight Uncle Ruckus to the T. You know what I'm saying? Don't give a damn. Some of them a little bit better. Some of them are more like whatchamacallit, like a Tom or something. One of them niggas that's not necessarily racist, but just, you know what I'm saying, kind of just fucked up about how they look at niggas and shit. But still, man, it's kind of crazy out here in these YouTube streets when it comes to the conservatives these days, bro. They wildin'.
Hold on, man. Yeah, they already they already put us through the little pre thing, man. They put the Caitlin Clark versus
Oh
Reese
shit.
or whatever. They already let you know it's the black versus white. But when dude came in here, man, you got him on up out of here.
Nah, that's my boy Tix, man. He started out wrong, man. I can't let him get away with that, man. He know, man. That they said that all wrong. No, you give opinion in some asshole. Really, what? Myth, we got our crazy sister up here though, man. I gotta hear this shit. Just got more interesting. What's up with
Ooh,
you, sis?
the W stand for what the fuck?
Yo, for shit show.
Where you been?
Man, out the way, man. Sis, what's up, man?
My none. I knew your ass was coming over here today. I said, let me go over and see what bro talk about. I felt that ass lie tonight.
Yeah, man.
None been going on.
I'm interested on knowing your opinion on this, man.
Who you want me to
Goddamn.
start on? Who you
Man, this
want me to
Trump, man.
start on?
Let me just get your opinion on Trump, the presidential race, man. First of all,
Man, I want to start out by telling everybody, all white people. I don't know why I'm going. Racist is a motherfucker.
Well,
All of them. You ain't
I
gonna.
think everybody racist. Everybody racist.
Yeah, so get over that part talking about, ooh, he don't like black folk. He like them. He really do. He say he like them. He ain't got to like us. We don't care what difference do it. It really make a difference, but what difference do it make if it's somebody black or somebody white fucking over us? Everybody that done went in the White House done fucked over. Why should we care?
True.
I mean,
What should
we
not
need to
care?
stop him from
Hold
fucking
on,
over
Jalen.
us.
Hold
That's the
on,
reason
Jalen.
why.
Hold on,
My
Jalen.
bad.
Hold on, Jalen. Hold on. I want to hear Truth respond to this. This was I gotta hear Truth response to this one right here. Hold on, man. Truth.
Nah, absolutely. You getting fucked over if you ever think that the president is the person that runs the nation. You absolutely getting fucked over. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
And that's just real. What you have to do is you have to find out, on a local aspect, what are
Facts.
these people gonna do for you on the local aspect? You know what I'm saying? You know how they used to say, man, local jokers in Memphis, local jokers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta mess with the local people that are willing, because that's the first part of
For
when
state
they.
laws, when you say local, you mean for us like your governors of your state
Yeah,
and the mayors. Yeah, okay.
your council, your counselors there, on a local level that you have watched do things for your community as a black person or even white person. You know what I'm saying? What have they done? You know,
them
and,
some gatekeeping motherfuckers. Them the Masons, the Illuminati. That what
Damn.
you talking about them folk.
nah,
Man, we ain't talking about them folk. Cause look,
nah.
they don't. I'm telling you, our voice, man. We got to start a revolution. It's time. Hey, this lady Kamala, man, that lady. Don't you know that lady had folks in jail that were innocent and wouldn't let them out of jail, man? Cause
Already,
man, I'm not playing
that's
with that hoe.
already.
I'm
That's
not. I'm
already.
not playing with her. I don't care what white boy she going get rid of both of them. I rather deal with Donald Trump. At least when he get mad, he tell you what he gonna do. I ain't never had no problem with nobody that tell me how bad they is. I know how
That's my
bad you
thing.
is. All right, you fucked up. I'ma stay out your way. We already know to stay out his way. He fucked up. He had that money rolling though. He did promise us the platinum plan. I believe it. I'm still looking for that. Kamala said she wasn't getting us shit. Then she lied. Now me being a biracial person, it's hard for me to prove I'm black as a motherfucker because I'm just so black. But when they see me, I be looking white and shit. That's what the W stand for. White.
Hold
Look,
on,
so I be looking
you biracial?
as fuck.
I didn't
Okay,
know that
Ooh.
myself.
where you,
I did not know that. I did not know
man,
that.
I
What
couldn't
color you
tell
thought
that
I
either.
was, bro? Light skin.
I just thought you was just a yellow nigga.
Ain't no yelling niggas. I don't got some white folks in them. You better know it. If you lighter than the hero blue, you might have something in you. Nah,
The
everybody in this country
hell?
mixed up with some shit. Even the white folks, that's why they could get out there in the sun, cause the real white folks, soon as they hit that motherfucker, they burn. You ever seen a real white person before, bro? They
Yeah,
got to have they
I'm from
shit right.
Texas.
I'm
I'm
talking
from
about they got to
Texas.
have the UV
I'm from
rays and
Texas.
shit on them, the artificial joints before they go out the door because they'll get ate the fuck up. Anyway,
Hey, dude.
Kamala,
I
Hey,
see white
dude.
folks out here don't be giving a damn about getting burnt tonight. They had a screen on, burnt up red, still. You know what I'm saying? White folks don't be giving a damn. If they outside, white folks they gonna be outside regardless.
yeah,
Yeah,
they
no,
they
for
they
sure.
try to be protected though, cause that shit hurt they be dying from this shit. Skin cancer real. Ask any white person that tried that for 30 days straight. They ain't doing it. If you see them out there like that, they don't come out door for a long time. They turn a whole nother issue in. They ain't like us, like that man said. But they ain't very much different. See, I want to tell you about Kamala though, because what she got going on, man, is that agenda fake shit 2025 is happening now. Why would they wait the next year and do it? They been doing this shit for years. This why they mad at Trump. He pulled out that Paris Agreement. In that Paris Agreement, it said that COVID had to kill so many people. They trying to rid the earth of the problems.
I
Huh?
believe it's just
Yeah.
I looked at it though. I looked at the virus as like China and shit. You can only have population control. That's how I looked at it.
Yeah, that's what the Paris Agreement about. It's about getting the earth. Bruh, they had these things called the Georgia gas stone. Somebody went down there and blew them motherfuckers up a couple years ago to where we couldn't see them. I got them bitches screenshotted though. I know what they want. They want 5 billion or 500 million perfect people. And they gonna get what they want if they can. They got shit coming towards this motherfucker. You can look it up right now. They should be talking about it, but they not. Man, we got some coming towards Earth next year that'll take this motherfucker out. Google that shit. It's called
Don't they got that
apocalypse.
shit every like 10 years or some shit like bro? I hear shit
This
like this
junk
all the
coming so close though. You know how we can see the moon? They said we gonna be able to see that motherfucker like that. Whatever coming towards us, they said if it even tilt, we out of here. That's what killed the dinosaurs. It come at 10,000 years. Every 10,000 years. So we finna see
Well, if
some
something as
that
big that we can see like that hit us, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be no longer a planet. You know what I'm saying? We get hit by something
Hey,
like
but
this.
look it up. Who did Jaden? Look it up. Look it up. Whoever look it
Hey,
up. It's
Dub.
called apocalypse. Man, I looked it up, man. I felt like some shit was going on. So I said, what the fuck, being me? I Googled some shit. And I seen the shit coming. I said, oh, they don't want to talk about this, but they want me to argue about a bitch talking about she black and she from California and she really from Canada. And really, they just do what they want to do, man. We need to be ain't no more I guess getting together at the round table. That motherfucker finna get blew up. We gonna be done for.
Hold on. Let me ask y'all this. Let me ask all of y'all this, man. For us, like black people, I ain't gonna say niggas, man. For us, African Americans and black people in the United States, whatever you identify yourself in, does it even is there any hope? Like for us, when it comes to election time, like why vote? If y'all if we agree or we saying that it ain't nothing for us and it ain't never no laws passed for us, why do niggas even bother to vote?
That's what they want you to do. Challenge that so they could go on and break the military out on their ass. Listen, they want you. Don't you see the police not supposed to be riding around like they do, bro? We supposed to call them. We don't even got to call them no more. They just pulling up, whooping their ass, shooting folks, doing whatever they want to do. When you do call them, they mad the motherfucker. They coming to kill. They not protecting us. They protecting a certain class. And as long as they protected, they not employed for us. They dare to fuck us up. And we can't police ourselves. See, we ain't gotta seed the plant. I always think about this shit. I be like, man, we fucked up. What we gonna
Dub,
do?
see, hey, Dub, you, you from Memphis, ain't?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
Memphis capping. That's
already.
my capping ass sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all
Dub,
close, ain't? Yeah, you across the border from, ain't you?
West Memphis.
Yeah, West
Man,
Memphis.
them folks just did me so bad. They took me to jail over there, took my car and shit. Fuck West Memphis. And that drunk ass
Damn.
dude out there.
Hold on, we ain't gonna do all that. Hey, look,
I
Dub, you got
fuck with y'all, but
look.
y'all judge. Y'all government. I sent the DOJ over there. I'm tell you something. A lady died when I was in jail, man. I don't know if you heard about this shit. They
Whoa.
locked the wrong motherfucker up. Hey, they ain't never been put on notice. Like when they brought me in that joint, man, I had that joint shut down for a minute. Yup. I don't remember West Memphis right now. I ain't lying, bro. You know what I gotta do? Pull it up. What I gotta do? Pull it up. You know I ain't gonna never lie to you. I get on her capping, but bro, I been going through so much. Man, I ain't lying, man.
So
Those folks did me wrong.
So who you voting for?
Win the W. I say my name again. Goddamn. I might as well just go on and get a motherfucker YouTube page, put my date of birth and shit on that motherfucker. Ooh, I'm voting for me. I'm voting for you. You wanna be president?
Nah, I don't want to be president.
Hey, Donald Trump, to be honest with you, man, I ain't gonna lie, I put some videos up. They might took the videos and everything. I said, how I be getting to these folks? Donald Trump took my shit and ran with it.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I want to ask Jalen. Jalen, listening to Truth in Her. What do you think about it? What's your opinion? Let me let my realtor
I
grab the
think
floor
first off, we
this and
definitely
shit.
we can always do something about this shit. But as far as like voting, it start way before the voting. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta get organized and build us up our own candidates and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if we ain't funding these niggas, nigga, they ain't hearing us, bro. The voting and shit is all cool, but they got some kind of electoral college. And you know what I'm saying? Like that all happens through like who you vote for your local government. If you don't vote for your local government, you don't know who even is choosing your electoral college half the time.
Our local
'Cause these
government
people,
felons.
huh?
Everybody in Memphis a convicted felon, bro. I'm talking about the city hall full of no motherfuckers. I know they vote for Trump. They
Well, that
gonna do
don't
it
even
because
matter
they
because
want
Trump a felon as well, and he running and shit. At this
man.
point, we should give all
I'm
felons
voting
back
for
their
them.
right to vote, in my opinion. But like I say, this take us actually doing the advocacy for this shit. Like it takes enough people actually going up to the city halls and shit and being like, hey, this is what we want. And if you don't do this, nigga, then we gonna do this. Or we gonna stop putting like I said, if niggas just stop paying rent, niggas stop putting their money into this government all the way completely, nigga, they gonna come knocking at our door, bro. They can't evict
And whoop
everybody, bro. They
your
can't put
ass.
everybody on the street.
Vote. Hey,
Man.
look. Hey, check this out. Voting don't mean shit, man. I hate to tell y'all. It
True
really don't.
story.
It really don't mean
Vote don't mean
shit.
nothing alone. You gotta be able to not only vote, but you gotta be able to fund. You gotta be able to, you know what I'm saying, build a community. If you can't build a community, nobody's coming to you. And black
The
people
Bro,
have
don't
a
nobody
shattered ass
want to lose
community.
their job trying to build no community. That what I always, Jada, you know you extra smart. Now, them folks, when it comes to them standing together and somebody got an issue where they employed, they got it going on and they brother struggling, man, they gonna be like, fuck you. And I'm finna vote for who I want down there, whether they doing what they pose do or not. I like them. I like them and fuck you because I got a job. I don't give a damn if you don't eat and your kids don't have no good school to go to. They don't care nothing about this shit. That's what you call a gatekeeper, though. They get the big folks, you know, who they want to run shit, who they know gonna oppress their own people, the position to do so. I done seen it, man. Ooh, man. Memphis, man. I said, man. You want to see some slaves, man? Come to this motherfucker, man. I'm talking about these folks
hold on,
killing slaves.
calm down, man. Ain't no slaves in there. Hey, but look, check this out. The only
You said calm down.
nah,
You already know, bro. Hold up.
I don't
You
want folks to think that
I
that
don't
ain't
care.
what it is.
I don't
That ain't
care
what it is.
what you want folks to think. I'm gonna tell
Okay,
you the
well
truth.
look, check this out, Dub. Check this out, Dub, because I'm finna give you
My
a bean.
name Winder or Memphis
Okay.
or whatever you want to call me. But don't
Yeah.
be telling me to calm down because I'm right here in it. Police
All
killed
right.
my sister and my brother. You ain't
All
gonna
right.
tell me. I done been up in
But
front of
you talking
city
about
council cussing
voting for Trump.
their ass out. I'm
But you
telling
talking
you, they slaves like a motherfucker. You from West Memphis. You from Arkansas. You ain't from Memphis. I'm from North Memphis. I'm talking about I ain't never left that motherfucker. I'm talking
Damn.
about it's so ratchet. I'm talking
Let me
about
go on and just say this. The only thing that matters as far as a vote, the only people's vote that really matters is right there in the Senate, right there in DC. When the Republicans and the Democrats vote, they vote for whether they're gonna pass something through. That's the only vote that matters. Second of all, if you're saying you just watch somebody pass away that's in your family, man, rest in
I ain't
peace.
watched them, Nick. I been going up against the real police. I just got out the phone with the LBI day
Gotcha.
before yesterday. I done seen them cover a murder. Is you an activist? You over there across the bridge? Can you stand on the bridge with me and stop them? Fuck all that. I'm talking
Listen,
about your.
I accuse you of capping.
cause I ain't
You
with
know I
all
ain't
this
lying,
talking.
bro.
We
You
ain't
know
gonna
I
do
ain't
it.
lying. Now I'ma
We
hit your inbox up with everything.
already,
I got to send you
Yup.
what I sent the LBI. Cause them
Okay.
folk bad as
So,
motherfucker be.
all right. So, whenever you want to do that, we could do that. All I'm saying is, if if those situations is happening, you got somebody that is Trump that I think you said you would vote
Trump
for.
told them to give me the body cam footage. I'm sending shit to my
Right.
bro so he can tell
Okay.
y'all tomorrow I ain't cap. He gotta take that award back. Well, sometimes he have to give it to me when I go too far though. Cause I don't want them to know I'm like really with the shit like that. Matter of fact,
Hey,
bro, put that award back up there.
hit
I'm
me.
lying.
I'm about to put my number in the back chat, man. I'll be there for you. Whatever I gotta
Man,
do, I'll be there
I
for you.
need some support. I'm telling
Hey,
you
Joe,
right now. I
bro,
don't went
bro,
up
bro,
against
bro.
the city
Hold on,
council.
bro. Hold on, truth. I ain't gonna even lie, man. This nigga funny as hell, bro. But she was on her saying something last time. She sent me video. This nigga was out protesting and in front of the police. That nigga was out
That
Was that
protesting
the
and
one she was by
everything,
herself
bro.
though?
Yeah,
yup.
That's what I'm
she
saying.
by
See, that's the
herself.
only problem I think that you got is that you don't have like the people
No
behind you
support.
actually.
That's
Yeah,
why I'm telling you they slaves. I ain't mean it like, ooh, they picking cotton. I meant it like they got that chain on their brain, bro, to where they don't. It's black people that did this right. So when black people kill black people, we can let that slide because they black. No, bitch, I want you like I want that white boy that shot that lady in her face. I want your ass in jail. Cause see, get what? I could go to jail. I know where he live at. I know everything. I told LBI. Now, who look better? Him in jail cause what he did or me in jail cause y'all ain't put him in jail. I'm trying to be smart. I'm trying to not be a double victim here. Cause who says I get to make it to jail? These folks had literally threatened my life and told me, bitch, we'll kill you like we killed your junkie ass sister. This the police talking to me. Man, when I tell you that I done been in front of the civilian review board to try to get they fucking badge took, man, I done got the
She ain't
chief of
lying about
police
that.
fired.
She ain't lying about that. She ain't lying
I
about
don't got the chief of police fired. Man, the sheriff lost the murder race. If you really from Memphis, you can see this. The motherfucking prosecutor, bro, the LBI, they admire me because they say that's the dirtiest
that.
hoe
I
in
don't know about
America.
that.
She know
I don't
everybody
know about
business.
that.
They admire me, man. I ain't federal.
I don't know.
I'm
Where
just
my
gonna
boy
tell
at?
the truth, man.
I can't give
Bruh,
it to you.
you
That's cap. I accuse you of capping.
You can't, but
bro,
I
you
can
know
fix
what?
that. Bro,
You
them
know
people don't
about
like
that
you, my
dog
nigga.
stuff.
I seen all that shit you doing down there, all them problems you bring it to they door for. Them
Man,
motherfucker
I've been
FBI don't
bringing
like
it
you either.
to him.
They
Bringing
gonna
it.
lock you. Hold
Me.
on, man. Hold on, man. Let me see if Tex got his mind. Don't say nothing about ass, my nigga. What's up, Tex?
What it do? What it do?
What's up, bro? What's on your mind, man?
Man, I'm just paying attention to the chat. I was listening to
Oh,
Jalen when he
oh,
was
oh,
saying.
oh. Go ahead.
I was listening to Jalen when he was saying, no, it was what's his name?
Where's Memphis?
Who?
true,
No, not
true.
Memphis.
Oh,
No,
you talking about truth be told?
yeah, he was saying like in his area. I think it was either him or Jalen was saying like in his area, like the politician. No, it might have been Memphis. He was saying like they crooked, and
It's true.
they bought, and you know what I'm saying, and they get felons and this and that. But you got to understand too, like that's even where Trump is at right now, with a point where they calling him felons. But at the same time, when they put you in that position, bro, it's like nigga, You can go that straight and narrow and be all for your people, but see how far that gets you. Or you can take this money and these endorsements and you can get with this program and you can see how far you're gonna go with that. So it's kind of like, that's kind of like the Matrix where they tell you where they was telling Neo, you can take this one or this one and go back where you at. You know what I'm talking about? But we can give you the facts with this one. So, if you get into that opportunity stage where you can walk through them doors or you can have that title or you can be at that authority, you are the power of the masses and you're making decisions for the people and they elected you to this office. But then when you get into that political atmosphere and you see what it's really about, that's when you see the hearts of men. You see, if a person is going to be about their people and not go and take certain routes or whatever, or you just be like, hey man, this is where the money at. And I seen a dude before me, he had a good, he retired and he's sitting back and he, politically acclaimed to be, and ain't did nothing. So I could follow in his footsteps, or I could be a leader and I could actually do something for my people.
And your ass could die.
Yeah, and that's usually what happens.
Yeah, because they kill the martyrs. They make martyrs out of leaders. You gonna do what they say you gonna do what the fuck I say do. Donald Trump said I ain't doing none of that. And get what? They done locked their mind up. People straight to Iran. See, this what I look at. Some people, they watch them ass and them clips and them little bits. I watched the my whole rally. He a fool from the beginning to the end. He gonna say whatever on his mind. Cause that whether you know it or not, people do. They say what's on their mind. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we gotta take it for what it is. Even though his mentality fucked up, that mind powerful. And at the end of the day, he do consider us, and I do bear witness. I done seen the consideration. This shit, man, that mind don't have to do none of that. That mind could have kept being racist as a motherfucker, whatever people say he is. And that's his agenda. He be trying to reach at black folks. They don't want it. They'd rather have this bitch that'll lock them up for 100 years. I
Crazy
want her
thing
my
is
own.
that, you know what I'm
I ain't
saying?
gonna
Like,
lie,
when did he reach out?
y'all. I miss Memphis ass like a motherfucker.
Man, I miss you, man. I think I see tears. I want to start fucking with it, but I'm so political right now, man. I want to
Nah,
beat
no,
Kamala ass.
just hold it back, man. We back in motion, man. You got other nights to talk about. Jalen, go ahead, man.
I'm just gonna say, man, like people be getting caught up on what people be saying. Like, I'm one of them people too. I listen to his whole interviews a lot of times and shit with Trump and shit. Because Trump, one of them niggas is interesting, even if you don't like the nigga. So it's not like you can't watch an interview and not be entertained in some point of way. Because he gonna say some shit that's gonna have you tripping out. But at the end of the day, we gotta be real, bro. When these niggas put these policies into play, bro, you know what I'm saying? They don't never have us in mind. Like when we gonna get to a point, bro, where we can get a flat tax rate? We get taxed as far as people who, you know what I'm saying, who don't have an LLC, who don't have a business, who just working and earning. You make over a certain amount of money, each break you got to go through your money getting taxed through a whole marginal system where you get taxed 10% for this amount, then 12% for this amount, and, you know what I'm saying, and so on and so on. Anybody who ever filed their taxes before, yeah, a
That
business or a
man found
corporation.
got $785 he paid in taxes 1 year. I said a bad bite. They can't tell me shit.
But yeah,
Donald
ain't no
Trump, I
telling what that
never
nigga
get on
did, because a lot
shit.
of these niggas be doing a whole lot of bullshit too with their taxes. But I'm talking about in general is that, you know what I'm saying, you have corporations where these niggas don't pay over fucking 20, 23% on shit that they earn, if they even earn money, because a lot of these niggas just let money sit in the bank and they living off of inheritance that they got before, because you only really have to pay, you know what I'm saying, taxes on, you know what I'm saying, the money that you earn off of whatever the dividends is, you know what I'm saying, once you inherit something. So you can just live off of those dividends, pay taxes on that shit. And whatever money you making right now and whatever corporation, it can just stay in the court. It can keep being reinvested and shit. That's why, you know what I'm saying, or you can borrow off or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's all type of shit how these motherfuckers get out of paying taxes and shit. And in my opinion, bro, most of us never gonna get to a point where we just gonna be business owners for the most part. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that's gonna be business owners, but we all can't be. So you know what I'm saying? We gotta
Bruh.
have something that helps the middleman, the motherfuckers that's actually out here working for their paycheck and gotta pay taxes out the ass, nigga, paying down there 50% of their wages, nigga. For what, bro? And Trump could do some shit. He always talked about lowering taxes, but every time he lowered taxes, who he lowering taxes for? The fucking corporations, nigga. The same people that have a fixed tax rate. This shit don't make sense to me. That's why I say niggas don't be understanding the policies and shit
You seen
don't
where
add up.
he lowered taxes for a corporation? Can you like? Cause I ain't seen that. I ain't even seen that be nothing he talk
When
about.
we still in Trump tax rate right now. They finna have to do a whole new budget. No, I mean, or a whole new tax code coming up. I want to say this year finna come up. You know what
They
I'm saying?
need
Whoever
to,
get in
cause don't
office,
none of his shit
whether
work.
it's Kamala or it's Trump, they gonna write a whole new tax code with the new how you gonna tax everybody. And the corporations right now, you can go look this shit up. I think a corporation getting taxed somewhere around 21%. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fixed rate. So you know what I'm saying? That every corporation got to pay 21% on whatever they earn in the shit. As opposed to like capital gains, if a nigga putting money in the stock market and shit, and you taking money out, you know what I'm saying? You cashing in on that shit. You got to pay what, like 23%. Now
Hey
So you
Jalen,
got,
hey,
so you
hey
got
the
some
high
Jalen, hey
percent.
rival in the
Jalen,
stocks,
hey
and
Jalen.
you want to
Hold
talk
on. I
stock
see.
exchange.
Uncle Charles, I see you. Just hold on for a second, man. I'm gonna let them wrap it up. Then I'm gonna let you talk last.
What I'm saying is that for like marginal tax rate, you know what I'm saying? The highest you can get taxed percentage wise is like what 39%. Now you don't get charged like if you're making like $1 million, you're not gonna get charged, you know what I'm saying, taxed like the whole 39% of that $1 million. You get taxed in each bracket that your money add up to. So like I think like it's right now the tax rate is like 9,000 is the like the lowest. It's like low anything lower than 9,000 is 10%. And then anything lower than like 45,000 is 12% or some shit like that, and it go on so forth and so forth till you get to like the it's like 60 500,000 500 like half a million or maybe like 600,000 or some shit like that. I can't remember exactly, but that's where it
Man,
gets to like 39%. Anything over that, they getting taxed 39% of that income and shit like that. So what the way it goes is that you get taxed in so many different brackets, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard to look. You gotta look this shit up, bro, because I can't explain it. I'm not no
I'm gonna
tax
look it
expert.
up too, cause
But
I ain't
see,
gonna
You
let
getting
that be the
taxed,
reason
you know
I
what I'm saying?
don't
You end
vote
up
for
getting
'em.
taxed, bro, about 40% of your income. Like if you making like over 500,000, 600,000, you get taxed, you know what I'm saying? 50% of your income, 40% of your income, 30 some percent of your income, because it's going in brackets as opposed to a corporation that's getting taxed a fixed rate, which is 21%. Or you know what I'm saying? If getting tax money, I mean not tax money, but stock money, you cashing in on some stock, you getting taxed like 23%.
But that
And these
ain't
niggas
how I
already
whoa
making
though,
millions.
Jay.
Anybody that's cashing, my bad, bro. I'm just saying one last point. Anybody that's cashing in that's got capital gains, that's making that kind of money, they usually cashing out at high margins. They're not, you know what I'm saying, just cashing out on no shit that's just, you know what I'm saying, some chump change and shit. So you talking about, you know what I'm saying, paying 23% on $2-3 million as opposed to paying 40% on $2-3 million if you was, you know what I'm saying, just earn that in a year. It's highway robbery how they, you know, how they get niggas that's just working as opposed to a nigga who might LLC they shit or a motherfucker who own a corporation. And then what these motherfuckers do with that extra money, they always say it's gonna go back to the workers. But as you see, inflation has went up damn near 500% in so in decades, as opposed to, you know what I'm saying, wages where nigga two decades ago we was getting paid like $5 an hour minimum wage, and now it's like 7.25. That shit ain't
Yeah,
went up none.
but the thing is, see, when we get to talking about inflation, that do affect the poor. Uh, Normally, the stuff that's affecting people in small communities, is not what's affecting corporate America. Now, if you a black business owner, you not the majority for sure. You is a real minority. And with that being said, hell yeah, they might tax the shit out you because you somewhere they don't even expect for you to be or want you to be. Yeah, you gonna pay for that. You gonna pay for being your own straw man. You gonna pay for that name. You gonna pay for representing this shit like that. I don't think that it's them folks' intention to make them people suffer, but that's where they fall in the middle. That's where they'll say middle class, you ain't rich. You can't even afford to be rich. Like that's what will separate you forever is that little fine line of you being trying to raise yourself up from what you call your bootstrap and have your own LLC or your own corporation, which it is some. I don't see it. I know that you don't see it per se, but it's some real successful black people out there. And them the people that don't give a fuck about me or you or nobody else. Them the people that I'm talking about. Them the people that Donald Trump working for though. So them the people that we can point our finger at and say it's your fucking fault that I got to pay all these taxes, or it's your fucking fault that this shit don't went up 500% because your fucking vote, I guess, would matter more than mine. No, man, we supposed to all be the same. We supposed to all be able to participate in the American dream. The president should not be the one that passed that bill by himself, and I thought it was a Senate and a Congress. I thought it was
Yeah, he didn't pass it by himself. You know
government.
what I'm saying? He enacted the bill.
Hold on, time out. That's why I disagree with y'all. That's why I like Trump. I like Trump
Okay.
because he don't go to the Senate. He just signed shit. That's the way I feel. If you the leader of the country, I feel like you should be able to sign.
Right.
That's any
But hold on,
president
Trick.
should sign
I
shit.
just gotta put a little, you know what I'm saying, caveat in there because you know what I'm saying. A lot of them executive orders get wrote out by another executive order to get you some shit put in law. Now you gotta go and put another law in effect. That's a lot harder of a process to do. So when you talking about like the tax code, it's something that everybody gotta sign off on regardless. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your tax code gonna be, it's like every 4 or 5 years or some shit. They do a tax code 4 or 5 years and then they might go in and change certain shit up depending on. But after they write it, it's about 4 or 5 years that shit go into effect. So with that shit, it's a whole different little ball game. Like Trump didn't just write this shit into effect and then Senate didn't go and pass that shit. So they did. You know what I'm saying? But when it come down to it, Senate is getting funded by somebody, bro. Like it's billionaires behind not only the Democratic side, the Republican side, whatever you want to say. It's if you got motherfuckers in the Congress right now, they have been funded by somebody. Just go look at the PACs, whatever the different PACs that go and support these people. It's a bunch of billionaires in it. Then you have like sometimes you'll have like maybe a Google company, Google or Facebook or Meta, whatever they calling that shit now. These people might do their own separate funding on their own and shit, or other billionaires might do that as well. But just this is shit you can go and look up. You know what I'm saying? The people who funding these niggas, bro. So they talk about this shit all the time. Every election year, you'll see people talk about how much money they claiming for a campaign. Go ahead.
Hey,
Man,
Judge.
folks, that what they
Hey,
run
Judge.
for.
Hold on.
Trick.
Y'all talking
Can
about.
I
Y'all
say
talking
something for a
about.
second? Get out of
Hold
here.
on. Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all. I gotta let Uncle Charles go. Goddamn. Then I'm gonna let y'all wrap it up. Go ahead, Uncle Charles. Everybody go on mute, but Uncle Charles.
What's up?
Go ahead,
What's up,
Uncle
y'all?
Charles.
What's happening?
What's up with y'all?
Man, let me just say, let me start this off real good and start it off real right. I make no bones about who the hell I'm going to vote for. It's going to be Donald Trump. Let me explain something to you. Talking about common sense and politics. So let me break it down to you. Hamas was over in Afghanistan. Hamas came to the United States, to the White House, and sat at that very table across from Donald Trump. And Donald Trump said, we're going to leave Afghanistan, but we're going to do it with dignity and strength. And it's going to be 18 months before we leave. So if you touch another Marine or kill another Marine, I will kill you. That's what I'm going to do to you. And he told his interpreter, tell him what I said. Tell him I'm going to kill it. And when he told him, he said, hand me that goddamn folder. And he said, what are you doing with a picture of my house? He said, you figure it out. And he got the fuck up and walked out. Now, nigga, that's gangster. That's a real nigga gonna tell you what he gonna do to your ass and get it done. This is what I'm talking about. Let me tell you something, man. Common motherfucking sense, Trigger. It's common sense. Now you got that goddamn white boy up at the Black Warrior River. And he got too fucking close to the end of that damn bank. And a big ass giant guppy come out the water and dragged his ass in. Now they tried to look for his funky ass and they couldn't find him. They couldn't find that nigga. They couldn't find him. And they said up on that poster, do not come down here. Don't come down here because some'll get you. And he went on down there. 3 weeks later, 2 white men was on the water, Black Warrior River, fishing. And they caught a big ass fish with his face on it. Now I guess you are what you eat. You ate fish and nigga, now you become one. Common fucking sense. Let me tell you something, man. What have this woman done to become the president of the United States? I tell you what she done. She done locked a lot of niggas up there in there in goddamn San Francisco She had 2 niggas and one facing the death penalty. And the judge had to come back with all those misdemeanor charges. She was putting them in jail for 10 and 15 years. The judge said, these men didn't do anything. They had a simple misdemeanor. Why are they still in jail? He had to overrule all that. All that. But to let those dudes go back to their families. This is what she does. And for you go to talking about he's a felon, well, what are you? When you a lady of the night, you talking about he been with a goddamn porn star. That is not politics. That's a moral issue. That between that porn star, him, and his wife. That got nothing to do with motherfucking politics. They ain't got shit to do with it. But yet still, this is what they do. They take him off the campaign trail, put his ass in court, charge him with 64 counts with a Democratic judge and a Democratic jury. So you know he wasn't going to come out. He wasn't going to come out innocent. They were going to find him guilty. But I knew he was going to take that shit up to the Supreme Court. And they was going to say, this man got no business. They shouldn't even brought these motherfucking charges. And they let him go. And you know why they let him go? Because you cannot charge him for something he didn't do. You can't charge me. He's the president of the United States. Let me explain to you why. Camilla Harris, had been flown all around through here like she got them Florence Nightingale and talking about somebody messing with a porn star. Well, talk to Senator Brown's wife. See what she think about you rolling around in the bed with her husband. Talk about that. You talking about morals. Okay, we're going to talk about your morals. And you over there dancing with them people over there, can't dance a lick. Up there, all they do is color her up for the election. Do not vote for this woman. Because she is not going to play around with you this time. She had power like a DA, and she did that to all our young brothers. She locked them all up. What the fuck you think she going to do when she the president with all that power? You keep talking about reparations? Oh, nigga, she got some reparations for your punk ass. 8x9 cell. And when she's done, she going to put every last nigga in the United States in that damn prison. This is what she's going to do. She's not nothing to be played with. She's a chameleon. She adapts to her environment. Wherever she goes, she's that. Guess what she started her campaign at? RuPaul Drag Show. This is what she started her campaign at. You better hope she don't get in there because the White House will stop. Out of all this time, the White House will be smelling like flowers. And when she get in there, it's going to start smelling like ass. And I'm going to tell you that right now. I can see RuPaul flow through that motherfucker like he on a Spike Lee movie. I can just see it. I can just see it now. I mean, just ass everywhere. I tell you what, won't you do this? Won't you go ahead and invite the Duke brothers to do a concert for you? I'm pretty sure it ain't going to smell good on that stage, but go ahead and bring them on in anyway. Your ass better be gone before they start playing, because when they playing, they going to show you why they call the Duke boys. And that's all I got to say, Trigger.
Salute to you, Uncle Charles, man.
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks. Everybody, who want, y'all got a minute to wrap it up, man? I'm dead.
Let me get up out of here, Trig, and I just want to hit
Well,
on
I'm taking my minute.
Hold on, Memphis. Hold on, Memphis. Go ahead. Goddamn text.
I just want to go off what Memphis and Jalen was saying a second ago, and when I was listening, you know, we got to understand that politics is an expensive business to be in. So it's a lot of money that is transpired. It's a lot of money that's donated, endorsed. When I just watched a clip on YouTube, the first thing I seen in the ad, as soon as it went to the ad, is Camilla saying, if you donate, a lot of this money will go to ads. And I was already ready to hit the skip button, but then just that information right there tells you that a lot of this money goes into the entertainment and the advertisement and to put shit into your minds to point you in a direction in which to go so they can get more money. So the only way that we conversating about this, understanding what's going on, is to teach our kids, because even today, when I went to the tax building, and Jalen was just talking about businesses, owning businesses, and you got to understand the math in owning businesses. And I had to go renew my business license, and I was explaining to my child that I had with me, you know what I'm saying, what this is doing and what this is for. We have to educate our kids to understand what a business is and what you will do and what you're doing with your money, because we don't want them to just think, okay, you hit a rap song or you do something big on YouTube, you go viral, and the first thing you want is a Hellcat or a Trackhawk. You know what I'm saying? That's nice and things, but you got to invest in things that will make you more money. And when we're pointing our kids in directions, hey, you see this is $1 billion industry, go into it. All they doing is talking and selling you something. You know what I'm saying? So hey, if you can sell it, this might be a good business for you to go into. You know what I'm saying? But if you selling it for the people for a right reason and you
You got a
going in
minute,
right
boy.
directions, then we gonna make it. But sometimes things kind of get crooked along the way. Don't get crooked. Walk that path, and that's all I'm trying to say. We got to teach them kids, bro.
Salute to you, Tex. Appreciate you, bro.
All
Already, man. Salute to Tex for coming up here. Memphis. Uncle Charles don't fuck
Y'all
me up.
kids fucked up, man. Y'all kids finna be doomed like a motherfucker, man. If that lady get up in there, cause she gonna dance her way and eat her motherfucking way at these nasty ass picnics and shit. Every time I see her funk ass on Facebook, they won't show Donald Trump video, but she all over Facebook, so I know Facebook supporting her. She all over YouTube, so I know YouTube supporting her. And man, I just want to say this. I know what the agenda is. It's off, and I think it's a little too late. I think that all them folks on TikTok done fucked it up for everybody. Cause them Jewish people like really mad. I hate the unmentionables. Let me say that, cause I just can't say it like that. The unmentionable people that have all the money and can afford a politician. See, we can't afford a politician. We can't get nobody to go in there for us and stand up for us because we can't support their campaign. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about the campaign. What you get in your campaign, you get to keep if you can find a way to say that you spent the money on some signs or some shit. So she running on free ass Facebook ads lying to us. Everybody lying to us. And I just don't know how long we could continue to let motherfuckers lie to us. And then we tell each other the truth. Man, I'm sick of hearing this shit. I'm sick of looking at it. Fuck the president. Man, what in the fuck is my grandmama and them shit at? Give me them folks 40 acres in the mirror, and it's enough land in Montana to get somebody in Tennessee. Then you going on over to Utah because it's centralized. The descendants of slavery is still in the same spot. You know how I know? They in Texas, they in Mississippi, they in Louisiana, they in Florida. The ones that got up there to Freedom Town in Minnesota, they straight. I'm talking about the folks that still stuck, man. We is stuck like a motherfucker. And if we think they're voting for somebody when you could go over every campaign you ever seen in your life and see where they been making the same fucking promise. College. My niece want to go to school right now. I'm talking about at a HBCU that Donald Trump, they said he gave money to support. This girl can't get the money because a bitch named Kamala and Joe Biden took the funding back. You know what I'm saying? This stuff real, man. It's time for a revolution. And I know y'all ain't ready to fight, so we just might well sit here and watch the bitch do us bad. Yeah,
Salute to you,
Memphis sure
Tex.
need to be president. Hey, I run this motherfucker like a sewing machine. First thing I do is get all the folks in jail and get their ass a nightstick. I wouldn't give them no gun. I be like, y'all gonna protect this motherfucker. Y'all already proved y'all some motherfucking killers. We gonna leave the rapists in there. You taking pussy now, you gotta stay in here. But them killers, man, for sure put them in the army. Come on, let's go. It's time for a revolution. I don't know how it ain't gonna like the man said, be on TV. It might be on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But it will not be on the television where everybody gonna see it. If a motherfucking police shooting a lady in the face, then get a motherfucker out they bed to fight, ain't nothing gonna make you fight. Sit your whole ass down somewhere. And man, if you wanna fight, start yourself. You don't need no crowd. Step out the door, whoop some ass. You ain't gonna see nothing but black folks though. If you black, they got you already back in segregation 9 times out of 10. And if you stay in a white neighborhood, you better not go your whole ass out that door hollering. Cause that killer police gonna pull up cause he already don't want you in the neighborhood. He gonna get away with it. He gonna get away with it. And then boom, they ain't gonna even talk about it on the news because they cover up shit all day, every day. They ain't gonna talk about nothing but your little black child that probably done took somebody's car. You know what I'm saying? Because they want them to be scared of them. They gonna for sure make them super predators. They gonna make them live up to their motherfucking name. And they gonna invest in them prisons. And they gonna make sure that them motherfuckers fill back up just like Joe Biden promised. He said he was gonna fill them back up. Donald Trump let them out. Joe Biden filled them bitches right back up. And if they think that that bitch finna do anything different, like Uncle Charles said, they could get ready. That hoe finna fuck us. And they finna make us. Man, I'm get off after this. Man, never forgive Joe Biden for saying if you ain't black, if you don't vote for me. Man, if y'all vote for that bitch, man, don't now one y'all say nothing else to me, man. Nobody. I'm be done talking to all black people and especially white people because that hoe ain't gonna be able to just get up in there like this. Somebody got to say no, man. Who gonna say no? No, bitch, you not black. That one I'ma start at. You ain't black. Number one. Number two, you ain't finna be the president. Number three, ho, you need to be in jail for not letting them folks out of penitentiary in California. This motherfucker whole prison full of motherfuckers. That stinking hole right there locked up. Free them. Anyway, bro. What you got going on tomorrow? Cause I think I'm coming back.
Man, I don't know what we're gonna be talking about, but come back, man. We'll be back for shit show.
Well, it's love chat, love panel, and fuck Kamala. Trump 2024. Too big to rig, baby.
Already salute, man. Man, salute to Lamont for that goddamn super chat too, man. Appreciate you. Truth, Mike on you, bro. You got your minute.
Hey man, she did her thing right there, man, and that's just real. That's just real with Kamala, man. Man, they asked her, man, they said, what policies are you gonna pass for black folks? And she said, I can't just pass policies for black folks, but then you got policies that have been passed for transgenders, Asians, and all different types of stuff. Do not be blindfolded by anything. Both of them, to me, they both full of shit. It's like you gotta pick which shit you wanna drag on your shoe. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we need more people like you know what I'm saying, Memphis. You know what I'm saying? We need more people like Jalen. We need more people like you, Trig. You know what I'm saying? That's really gonna speak up on some real stuff that needs to be done. And that's just me at the end of the day. That's how I feel.
For shit show, boy. I appreciate you coming through here for shit show, man. Goddamn nigga, it been a long time, but appreciate you, bro, for shit show. Y'all subscribe to Truth Be Told Allegedly. Y'all leave them fire ass intros too. My nigga got them. Goddamn me, relative man. Goddamn me, we don't have an interesting show, man. Michael, you.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna have to go against a lot of what I done heard, man. There's some shit that definitely been, it's on point, but when people get to, you know what I'm saying, upholding Donald Trump as this, you know what I'm saying, like savior of humanity type shit, like he's for the people and shit, you gotta understand this is a billionaire. You know what I'm saying, who done went through his fair share of, you know what I'm saying, fuck ups as well. Like we can talk about Kamala and all the fuck ups she done been through and shit, and I definitely agree with a lot of that shit, you know what I'm saying? Not agree with that what she done did, but as far as the fuck ups, I agree that there's a lot of fuck ups in her career. But to sit here and act like that Trump ain't, you know what I'm saying, did all the shit he done did, like first off, you know what I'm saying, like even the little cases he done got, like the having the documents as, you know what I'm saying, a former president and shit. It's certain documents you ain't supposed to leave the White House with, you know what I'm saying? Presidents get daily briefings and shit like that, but you ain't supposed to have, you know what I'm saying, classified documents, bro. Just period, bro. You know what I'm saying? Once you're not a part of the government like that no more, bro, you're not supposed to have these documents. So for him to have that shit and for people to, you know what I'm saying, give him, you know what I'm saying, leeway to do this shit and say he got presidential immunity when he wasn't even the president with these documents, it's crazy. And then I heard where he pointed out Joe Biden and they gave him immunity because he was mentally unstable, even though he didn't have classified documents. And he was in the Senate. He was in the Senate, you know what I'm saying, which means Senate members definitely gonna have classified documents, but he didn't have classified documents. Wasn't even ruled to be, you know what I'm saying, to have done anything wrong with the documents, taking them outside of a government building, any of this shit. But we sit here and, you know what I'm saying, talk about all that shit, you know what I'm saying, all the time, throw you know what I'm saying, saw on Democrats and Republicans. Like, you got to have a balance of both of these parties, bro. You got to have a balance of conservative and liberal. If you don't, then you're gonna have us conserving a bunch of bullshit that is outdated, bro. Where motherfuckers think men could just sit here and take care of all the women and women can't work and all this different shit. And which I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna work for a lot of people, but it can't work for everybody, bro. You gotta understand as society evolves, you know what I'm saying? We gotta learn how to evolve with it. That don't mean that I'm with all the drag show shit and all that shit like that. But at the end of the day, these niggas got spaces, bro. For you to sit there and try to take spaces from people after they done already got them, you talking about war. You talk about people ready to fight. I don't know if the drag queens ready to fight like that, but somebody ready to fight for them. A lot of people is, bro, because they feel like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Once you take them freedoms, next thing you know, you taking other people's freedoms and this, that, and the third. And like I say, it's just gonna be, you know what I'm saying, a lot of conflict when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, whoever you decide to vote for. Because you can look at it on both sides and be like, all right, these people gonna fuck us over in this way. These people gonna fuck us over in this way. But a lot of us don't even put our mind to any of this shit until it becomes an election time, until it becomes a story where they telling you about what this president said, what Kamala said, what this, you know what I'm saying, politician or what this celebrity said. And now we want to start talking about it and putting our minds to this shit when, you know what I'm saying, when we coming up and when we studying up in the game and shit and all this shit, none of this shit mattered to none of us. You know what I'm saying? We don't care who our local officials is. We don't care about what we learning and what we getting taught. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a point where they're gonna be teaching us that slavery was a benefit to us, nigga. We learned skills from slavery, which hey, it's kind of true. But that ain't what you supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, teaching motherfuckers about slavery at the end of the day. But we don't care because you know what I'm saying, it's the niggas that is gonna be affected a certain type of way. We gonna be taught that look at this shit it's not that bad. It's just it was just an atrocity from way back in the day. And not even understanding and correlating how they still fucking us to this day. You know what I'm saying? That could be Democrats or Republicans, bro. Because it's been racism in America since the founding, bro. We gotta understand this shit. It don't matter. People try to throw this shit on political parties and make it seem like it's one person's fault. This is a whole American problem. And niggas, I'll say you a lot to blame of it, bro. Because we accept shit from a party because oh yeah, they signed some civil rights, or because they freed the slaves, or because they did this shit. They did shit they was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? There's not no shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, our constitution already say certain shit and it's worded a certain way. It don't say white men. It don't say rich people. It say all of us are created equal. And it's put bills of rights for all men and women, bro. It's maybe men at first until they put the women in there with the amendments and shit, suffrage and shit. But what I'm saying at the end of the day, we was all supposed to be equal off the jump, just according to how the document is wrote. But we don't sit here and look at that shit. We act like we have no founding in this shit. We have no right to fight for this shit. A lot of us look at America as if, you know what I'm saying, this shit is not for us. And I ain't gonna say it ain't just necessarily not for us, bro. Like, it's a lot of shit that been fucked up, bro. But we have a stake in this shit too. Our ancestors didn't fight for us to motherfucking me sit here and be docile about this shit and act like, all right, everything just fucked up. Really go look into these people's policies, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? You're gonna realize a lot of shit, bro. Like, it's gonna be some shit you're gonna lose with Kamala. It's gonna be some shit you're gonna lose with Trump, but there's some shit you're gonna lose with Trump that could fuck up our constitutional founding rights, niggas. And niggas ain't realizing that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? We could say the same with Kamala, but you know what I'm saying? At least her shit ain't in policy form, bro. All we mad about is the trans shit. All we mad about niggas getting locked up. You know what I'm saying? Well, a lot of that shit with California, you know what I'm saying? You gotta understand the law in California, nigga. You get 3 misdemeanors in a row of the same crime, nigga. Now you get upcharged to a felony. That shit wasn't right. But at the end of the day, that's how the law was written. So she locking up niggas according to the law. We gotta understand that just because it's legal don't mean it's right. A lot of us think that shit, we appeal to legality. We appeal to whatever the fuck somebody tell us and shit. We gotta start finding morals and foundation inside ourselves, not from the government, not from even God sometimes. Cause niggas manipulate that shit on your ass. Next thing you know, you turn another cheek for some bullshit. But I'm out, fam. I think I said enough right here, man. Cause there's so much I could just be going on for days on this shit right here.
Man, we got plenty of nights to talk about it, man. For shit show, man. Love you, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Love you too, fam. I'm out.
Already. Man, first of all, let me salute to my super chat tonight, man. Let me salute to LSW, SLK did it. It needs improvement, man. Appreciate the cash outs, man. Appreciate everybody who came through, man. Interesting conversation. Uncle Charles said the White House gonna smell like ass, man. Goddamn, I'm dead, man. A lot of good points tonight. All serious, as seriousness, thrown out the window, man. It was a lot of I know Illis. I see your picture out there, man. I see you, bro. For shit show, man. Salute to you, bro. A lot of good points tonight, man. Everybody got opinions, and we don't know how one another feel unless we come to a table or come somewhere and talk about it. Whether we disagree or agree, man. That's what this show about. We agree to disagree or disagree to agree. Long we do it respectfully and don't nobody take it personal, man. We can all have a voice on this show, man. As far as Triggamantellemtv, the channel, the brand, man. We got more conversations like this, man. That come up, man. You know, I'm trying to get more to like just communicating and conversations that's worth sharing and knowledgeable and something for you to think about the next day other than who fucking who and who whoop to or who gonna pull up or who know what business and shit, man. So salute to the people who done came through tonight, man. For shit show, man. It's all good. Salute to my sister Memphis, man. Salute to my brother, man. One of my first brothers, truth be told, man, for coming through here being a while. Salute to my family, Jalen, man, for always coming up here being a co-host to me, man. When the other brothers ain't around or whatever, you know what I'm saying, or just being a host on this show. This is show too, man. Salute to Tex for coming through here, even though he started off real goofy, man. And y'all know I love my Memphis, man. She the fool, she the entertainment, she the comedian, she the life of the show. And gotta salute to Uncle Charles, cause he's my closer, man, for shit show. Uncle Charles, you killed me with the ass one though, man, for shit show. But anything I want to say before we go, man, I'm gonna leave y'all with this, man. Always remember that thinking cultivate the mind, opening the new roads to highways across the world, man. Hold on, man. We got Kimbo flying up in here. Hold on, let me see what Kimbo got to say. Let me see what Kimbo got to say real quick. What's up, Bo?
Fuck Donald Trump. I forgot I don't want to cuss. I don't want to demonetize that.
Ah, man, you good, man. We closing up, man.
Nigga, I've been sitting over here on Instagram having a whole knockdown argument with niggas that's supposed to be Black Power. You go through they post Trig, they got Malcolm X everywhere. They got anybody black you could name. They just so Black Power. Until a black woman get in office, Trig. They'll rather go. Trig, I'm convinced that these niggas is scared to get from up under massa. You hear me, Trig? I'm convinced these niggas scared. They niggas think the country can't run unless a white man running. For real, Trig. They don't realize who raised them, who taught them how to think like they think. Niggas will tell you who black, who ain't, all this. Trig. Was Malcolm X black, Trig? They didn't know Malcolm X was half white, though. You know what I'm saying? Half our greats. Them niggas came from Haiti. They came from Jamaica. They came from half them niggas did all that civil rights work to help us, Trig. Them motherfuckers wasn't born in America. Because us born in America, we be some of the weakest niggas ever. We spend all our time trying to tear each other down. I told y'all, we don't want no black nation, Trig. These niggas just want to be the richest nigga on the plantation, bro. And that's been our problem forever. If we see one of us, somebody trying to do something that's not us, man, we gonna jump up and we gonna go look who his history. We gonna find what this nigga did when he was in the second grade. We gonna find anything to try to tear somebody down, bro. Just, they don't realize the white people designed us like that. When you go to school every day in school, they teaching you that shit. You don't even know it. For real. We've been programmed like this, bro. To make sure they got a thing called the Black Messiah syndrome the white folks got. Go look it up. They said they're going to make sure there'll never be a black messiah after Malcolm X, all them niggas did what they did. Why y'all think we ain't had no great nigga rise up since then? The greatest nigga y'all done seen around here, y'all think it's Charleston White, man. For real. They think a nigga on YouTube is a great nigga. But y'all going to get mad at Kamala because she say, hey, man, I watched how the Irish, remember the Irish people? Trig, in Dallas, Irish was just like niggas.
I don't fuck with Kamala, so shit.
Now watch this, though. Now I'm talking about the policies. I ain't saying vote for her. I'm just saying a motherfucker can't make her and send me think. I'm gonna say, well, I ain't gonna fuck with her. I'm just gonna go on and accept with Trump. That means because you know this shit gonna run regardless of who in office. An idiot could run this shit. So I'm trying to figure out. It's almost like saying Kamala want to sign a record deal with America, but now we don't want her. Why the fuck does it matter? Whoever in it ain't gonna matter. It just fucking took a nigga's feeling like when Obama was in there. Niggas didn't feel right about this. They started thinking they gonna bomb the world. And they gonna kill all us. So we just gonna say Obama ain't black. We gonna say Kamala ain't black. Nigga, Kamala grew up in Oakland, right there where the Black Panther started the first motherfucking free lunch program. But I'm like, hold on, what constitutes black? Cause we from the hood full of mixed up motherfucker with everything, tree. Nigga walk past us, this nigga family from her, this nigga family from there, this bro, we all mixed up. We ain't even black. It's a whole new race, nigga. We mutts, nigga. Run our DNA. We probably got about 5, 6 different things in us. It fucked me when I heard nigga holler black power. And I know he got 20, 30% white European in his DNA, tree. They fucked us up, bro, for real. We think fucked up. And I hate that shit. I wish we was a little smarter than that. That's why we ain't got nobody. Kamala, that ain't nothing but 40% for us. They ain't 100% for us. You know what I'm saying? Cause she ain't us. She didn't come from our struggle. She not the descendant of the slave, all the shit we went through. We want somebody like that to represent us. Please bring that nigga to the front, Trig. I want to meet him, Trig. Who is it? Yeah. Who we got that come from our struggle to represent us? Kendrick Lamar? Who we got, Trig?
I don't know, man.
We gotta take one nigga. Look, Trig. Watch this. They gonna let them people like that in there. They not gonna let none of us in there, Trig.
They never gonna let one of us in there.
For real, watch this. I be hating that we get caught up in this little political. Our shit is all a joke, bro. That shit ain't got nothing to do with us. We think they in there voting to see what the black people. Nigga, somebody gave a fuck about black people, they would have been a did something for us. But I hate that we be sitting around dumb enough thinking a president who's only the president of, this nigga don't even run the country. He's only the president of the country, Trig. He's not CEO. It got to go through the Senate, anything they do. As long as we got all them old white men sitting up in the Senate, bro, they only way they gonna do something for us is all them niggas die off, bro. That's the only way. But we got to get our shit together. Watch this, Trig. The Jewish people, they was niggas over here too. They were living in South Dallas too, Trig. Look at the history. In South Dallas, where that Jewish cemetery is. Yeah. Okay, watch this. The Irish people. Look, the Irish people, they were just like that. Nigga, the Arabs. Nigga, they even say people from North Africa, they classify them as white over here, bro. All these people, all these places, they came over here and this how they got their people out the bullshit. They're from third-class citizens, bro. Nigga, they played the politics game. That's all Kamala them doing. They playing the politics. If you don't play the politics game, you can't get shit done around here in America, bro. We like some niggas on a football field playing basketball. Man, fuck America. Fuck this country. I ain't gonna do it the way. I ain't gonna get no driver license. I ain't gonna do none of this shit. Then they sitting around wondering why ain't nothing working for them. I ain't gonna play by these rules. But get off the motherfucking field. Get off this football field called America. If you're playing a different game, you need to be on a different field. But if you're in America, bro, you gotta play by these people. It's fucked up. Messed up, I ain't mean to cuss. It's messed up. But we got to play by their rules, Trig. You gotta, I ain't gonna even say be no coon, but you gotta go to their school. You gotta go get educated and learn and have the qualification. Cause that's how the game is messed up, bro. But that's how the playing field has been leveled. Until we change the playing field, we gotta play by their game, bro. I'm thinking about running for president. Y'all gonna, I don't need number 200,000. Y'all, Trig gonna be my running mate. I'm gonna vote for president. And we're gonna be the first president and vice president to catch a case in the White House.
Your ass crazy, man.
Now I just want to tap in and chunk some shit in there, man, because I had missed the whole conversation. I had heard Jay and I was like, goddamn, my nigga going in, man. I was trying to catch it. But my other phone, that bitch wouldn't have no volume on. I'm like, what the fuck going on? They always hating on me. Yeah, I just wanted to come, tap some little thoughts saying, cause Trig, I travel like a motherfucker. So when people try to tell me shit like, nigga, Jamaicans don't look at themselves as black. Them other people in the West Indies, the island, I'm like, you ain't been there and talk to these people, nigga. These people know they black. These people know only thing separate us is a colonizer, an accent, and a boat ride, man. We could have been them, Trigger. We would have caught another boat, nigga. You would be Jamaica. If I would have caught another boat, I'd be Haitian. No, for real. We be trying to make this shit too complicated because we want to be like the white people. We want to be able to call other people immigrants. We want to be able to say who we doing. We can't stop the Vatos from coming over the border right now talking about our country. Nigga, they coming over here treated again. I know you done seen them at the bank or at the ATM with them little cars. They give them visas. They give them Vatos. Immigrants coming over here. How they load that money up for them? Man, that's supposed to be for our reparations, man.
That's how them New Orleans niggas got on out here, man. Shit, they got the reparations though. Shit.
Nah, them immigrants come over, they getting money, nigga, $1,000 a month, free healthcare, all kind of shit that we weren't able to get. We've been here forever, bro. And I love my motherfucking Latin American people though. But the way that the white people do it is because you gotta remember, Trig, at one time they was classified as white too. We be forgetting that shit. A lot of Mexicans, they were classified as white for a long time. Then they kicked them back out for there. They said they wouldn't do right.
Nah, for shit show. Man, we're gonna have to do a sit down.
But when we gonna do, we need to get together and do this by whack, man.
Oh yeah, man.
By whack, man. We need to talk about Ray J. I want to talk about Ray J and 100 being in the room with Whitney Houston the second before she died, and they delivered the dope on one of them scooters that Ray J had, man.
Oh man, we gonna talk about it tomorrow.
What we gonna talk about? Yeah, I want everybody to hear it again. What we gonna talk about tomorrow, Trig? Ray J and Wack 100. What?
In the room with Whitney Houston before she died, man.
It ain't no allegedly, nigga. I got the paperwork. I'm out, man. Yeah, fuck with this goddamn grown man talking channel, man. For real.
For shit show.
I'm out.
Already, man. We got that sit down coming tomorrow, man. That one-on-one barbershop vibe interview around this motherfucker. Kimbo got him some more rocks in his hands to throw at y'all, man. But like I was saying, man, think it comes back tomorrow, opening up new world. Salute to Kimbo, man, the big homie, man. For shit, I'm big homie Tree. That's the big homie, man. For shit show, man. Think it comes back tomorrow, opening up new roads to highways across the world. Without thought, you can't accomplish anything or become anyone in life, man. Salute to y'all and good night.
I gotta keep on.
You gotta keep on.
They gotta keep on.
We gotta keep on.
All night,
Walking through the valley of the shadow of death. All the kings and queens gone, ain't no royalty left. Pledging allegiance to the flag, spilling blood on our white tee. It's Black Lives Matter while we still ain't free. They say the devil walked the earth just to kill and destroy. You gotta think about your actions, man. Life ain't a toy. Just count your blessings, they gon' hate it. Gotta watch out for the snakes. They only come around just to eat off your plate. They say the dope gang crazy, rap gang tripping, rappers dying every day. Say them ops call them slipping, campaigning for elections till niggas feel disrespected. Niggas checking deposits that leave them liquor injected. Look at the money, ain't it funny? You can't take that shit with your clothes casket at the funeral. Face on the picture, we know you watching, see you looking. Niggas stay in the bushes. Don't you make it make sense, my niggas? Keep on, keep on.